Hold on tight. Please keep your trays in the upright and locked
Flummery.
position.
The Flummery.
To the Flummery.
You do anything you want me to.
Flummery.
To your earlobes.
The Flummery. The Flummery.
To the Flummery.
To your earlobes.
Flummery.
The Frosty, the frostage.
To the Flummery.
Sorry, this is Scuba Steve.
To the Flummery.
Flummery.
Frosty, the frostage.
To the Flummery.
To the Flummery. To your earlobes.
Flummery.
You do anything you want me to. Earlobes.
I'm just used to
Flummery.
taking it like
That's great.
in like this.
Starting it out right.
Hold on tight. Please keep your trays in the upright and
The
locked position.
Flummery.
Are you ready?
Oh shit!
We're fucking live, right? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Flummery numeral 58.
Oh,
All you flummus out there, Lance and the Little Ladle are here, coming at you live with another Flummisode. As always, you can find us at the Flummery on Twitter. The Flummery Podcast at gmail.com is where you send your fucking emails. The Flummery is on Facebook and YouTube, so please subscribe. The Flummery Podcast is what we're known as on Instagram. Anyway, we'd like to welcome our guests from Firefight, Kyle and Evan. Welcome, guys. Okay, immediately I have to correct that. It's Eaon.
We love those guys.
But
They're great.
there's two reasons. I did
Firefight
that.
Part 2.
There's two reasons I did that. It was because I called what did I call the band? It wasn't Firefight. Remember, I sent him a message about Addison. I sent Addison a message about them being on, and I called them.
Sin City Escape?
No, it was Fire something, but whatever.
Fire
Oh, it was Throw the Fight. I go, hey,
It was
can't wait
Fan
to
the
have
Fire.
you from Throw the Fight on.
Which was,
He like,
Kyle
oh.
was also in
I
at
was
one
also
point,
in
too.
I know.
Fight, yeah.
And they were like, well, you're not Throw the Fight. I'm sorry. He's like, nope.
Brooks and I both were in Throw the Fight at different times.
Yeah, when was his stint?
Right before me. Like, literally, they were him and Kevin, who was in Sin City. No, I'm thinking of way back. When I was in Black Days Down, that's how I got to know Brooks. Way back.
So that was you. Black Days Down was you, Brooke, and Andy.
No. Black Days Down was me,
Change it to
Burke.
Black Dicks down.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Burke
Yeah,
and Andy.
Burke,
sorry.
Andy, and
Andy,
then,
what's his name?
Ryerson.
Ryerson. Wow.
Yep, who's in Arson River now.
Yeah, is that still going?
Yes, it is. He's just kind of piecing stuff together,
Oh, okay.
doing that. I love. Actually, Burke and I played with Arson River once or twice. It was awesome.
That's cool.
I saw
it's cool.
last time I saw Arson River was at Pavs.
Pops.
Before
was
it
that
closed
when,
down.
was that when Fifth Hour played? When I was
I
playing
think they
with
were
Fifth Hour?
with maybe. Did you guys play with?
Why did Povs shut down? Because it was a shit.
I'm not sure if it was Gemini syndrome.
No
or-
comment.
Did you guys play with Gemini syndrome?
Oh, we're
that
just
time?
going to X-Men right away.
I just put it up for your.
You guys know who that
visual.
is, by the way, the actor.
Yeah, he's in Star Wars.
Yep. it's,
Also, what's his name?
Abe Vigoda.
Actually, think
he's
he
dead
did
now.
good. It's just the
Oh, damn it.
cinematography was bad.
Who's the guy in the show about the thing?
Fuck, what's his name?
It's
Apocalypse
the
from
dude.
X-Men. That's who we were looking at, by the way. Since
Yes.
you guys
It's
can't
Poe
see that.
Dameron.
Poe Dameron.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, that's Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's him.
See, that's BB-8 right over there.
Right next to him.
No, actually, that's
Sounds
Aaron Rodgers' ex-girlfriend right there. Psylocke.
It is.
Mhm.
Is it?
Yep.
Yep.
Man, she's got them crammed together pretty good in that outfit.
That might be the only outfit that they actually
I'd
got
come in-
right
She'd
from
be-
the
she'd be
comics.
the- this is your explicit warning, explicit content warning. We are live, and if you're watching this and you're under 18, you fucking turn it off, you little son of a bitch, and go outside.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
it.
if you're under
So-
Go to
14,
school.
like 14.
I don't know.
14,
It's
you're-
NC-17 because I'm about to talk about titty fucking that actress.
About to?
All right, I guess if you're under 18, time to check out.
See, she would be seeing my butthole right there because I'd be going in right through the top.
Hi, Evan.
Hi. Hey, wait, I'm under 18.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not.
He had a fake.
Evan can handle it.
I can.
He's been in a band with me and Blaine for a year now. He can handle
That's
it.
true. Unfortunately.
Let's get off right to it. All right, so Eaon,
Eaon.
not the name. How did tell me about the project, where it started, where did this conception come?
I guess I'll take that one.
Sure.
I had just left all the fight. On good terms. Love those guys.
I mean, firefight.
Actually,
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
the
stop. I'll
band
stop.
we both joined.
Actually, what's funny is I actually left all the fight. Tell you that
Yeah.
Pete told me this, and sorry, Pete, if you didn't want everybody knowing this. This is the reason why Pete cut his dreads off. He said he had 2 instances on tour where it was like looking cool versus safety.
Yeah,
Where
I get
one of
it.
the times he's like, hiking up a freaking, a flight of trussing, goes up to move a light and gets his dreads caught in something. Where he's like all alone up there, like 15 feet up in the air, and he's like, fuck.
And he had dreads like you.
Yeah, and he like can't, and finally he gets him out, whatever comes down, he's like, fuck. All right, whatever, forgets about it. Like 2 weeks later, he's under the stage running some wires or something. And you know how like certain stages have like, kind of like how this is, where it's the, yeah, I know. I started that an hour ago.
Kyle,
they have like
Kyle.
they have like the Velcro around the 2 legs to keep the platforms together. And he got his hair like caught in his dreads.
Oh no!
And their sound goes. You're sound checking on top of him, and he's got his wire or his whatever it's called.
Yeah, the piece.
Yep. Or he's like, "Hey guys, I need some help," but no one can hear him because
they're sound checking. Yeah.
And he's like, and he sat there for like a half hour stuck.
Oh,
And he's like,
on Velcro though?
yeah, what he was like tied up and
It's just like
and I remember he came back and he cut him off and he like called me when he did it.
It's like
'Cause
127 days.
I'm like,
He had to cut his
he's
hair
one
off
of my
to get
best
that.
friends.
Cut his arm off.
Yeah.
Hit a fucking wall buzzer.
I'm
stuck.
Is it? Yeah, Pete was literally that movie, but
Yeah.
in a way
In a hair way,
cooler,
yeah.
not losing a limb kind of way.
Yeah.
And so that happened.
not losing a limb.
Yeah, so that
That would
happened.
be
And he came
Oh,
home.
spoiler alert for people that haven't seen that movie yet.
It's only been, what, 8 years?
it's
loses-
based-
Has it been 8
everybody
years?
knows it's based off
He
of story,
loses
but-
his fucking arm.
The guy that
I never
movie was
actually
based
saw the
off of
movie.
still doesn't have an arm.
Really?
Yeah. Not even a prosthetic.
What the fuck? He needs to get with it, man.
Stop watching that.
I'm replying to the chatters.
Oh.
What are the chatters saying?
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
the
we didn't
feed
even
is a
keep
little
going.
messy.
Let's talk about the band.
Let's talk about the band.
Inception,
Okay.
Inception of the band.
So
Yeah,
I
what
left,
the fuck was that? Where did we go with that?
we got to talk about Pete.
Pete.
I can never.
Yep.
I can
No,
never.
it's fine.
Not
We
talk about
go
that.
off tangents.
He's a good looking dude, so I get it.
We get back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Back on.
fine.
So, I was talking to Pete and John Sutton. He was in Throw the Fight with me. We both left at the same time, and we were like, cool, let's start a new band. Let's start something. And I had gotten written with Ian Combs, who I love
Yeah.
dearly,
Me
and
too. I'm a fan of him.
and we wrote some tunes and kind of talked to those guys about them, and they were like, yeah, let's do it. We had a couple guys come in and out beforehand with the singing and like another guitar player role, and then it got to the point where Blaine was the singer, and then we started doing a little more, writing some more, just the 4 of us at the time.
How long ago was this?
This was probably, well, Fan the Flame was written 3.5 years ago in the studio
That's right.
with Eaon. So it was just me and Eaon and John Sutton. And then the first song that Blaine ever wrote.
So that was
on-
before Blaine?
I actually wrote Fan the Flame when I was still in Throw the Fight. Yeah.
So that this song was written pre Blaine.
Yes. But then Blaine wrote all the lyrics and the vocals for it.
Oh, really?
So the music for it was written pre
Oh,
Blaine.
okay.
Yep. The music, just the guitar, bass, drums, some samples, stuff like that.
What are you
intro
guys
that we
doing in
have-
this?
This one's drop beat.
Okay.
My drums are also tuned to drop beat.
All right. Pause it. Okay.
I
So
know what I'm doing.
3.5.
Shut your
Yeah,
business.
so I think January was 3 years since Eaon and I started writing that song, and John.
It's weird because you think of, like, when I think of bands, like, you guys are familiar with Animals as leaders, right?
I love that.
Mhm.
So Misha helped toss and get
Who's
a jump
an
start.
even better band.
And I've been following these guys for over 10 years. Like
Animals as leaders.
I've seen Periphery before they were anything. They're on Summer Slaughter in like 2008.
Dude, I've got demos. My
That's-
buddy Adam was like, this is
Slaughter is the
this
best
is
medicine.
13 years ago. My buddy Adam was like, after the burials, one or
They're
two
in the
other
studio,
guys
by the way.
I know, I saw that. Used to live with Adam, which Burke lived with him too. And Adam comes up, he goes, dude, you got to hear this band. They're going to be the next big fucking thing.
Yeah.
Gives me these bulb.
Yep.
Demos.
He used to do Bulb under
Yep.
just under the internet.
And
Just
half of
release-
those.
he would release
Yeah.
hundreds and hundreds
Yeah.
of just demo shit.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And half of that shit is now Periphery.
Yeah.
So, I've got a bunch of that shit, along with a bunch of porn that I can't access anymore.
So
That's sad,
getting
man.
back to
On a-
my point,
On a
like
tower.
I feel for you, man.
tandem with you guys.
Rolling out.
Misha helped Tossin before Animals was even a
Porn.
band. He
Yep.
like their first album, Animals as Leader, was written 4 or 5 years before that album
Yeah.
fucking even was a thing.
Mhm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy how he sat on that shit and then
It's
just.
Misha
That's
wrote
crazy.
that.
Misha programmed a lot of the drum because all the drums were programmed on that, and then he would write
The
like
fuck Matt.
he would write a lot of rhythms and help with rhythms a lot of over his solos and stuff. So he pretty much wrote half of that fucking album.
Mhm.
Dude,
first
Misha
album.
is just there's people who are really good at playing music, and then there's people who are amazing at music, and then there's that next level that you can't put a name to. Misha Mansour is one
Yeah.
of those. Like, he's just unbelievable.
He can't.
And
there's
Spencer, actually.
Tossin,
Spencer,
he can't solo or things like Tossin. Tossin's just a different beast. But
Yeah.
as far as a songwriter, Misha is a
Oh.
songwriter.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Mhm.
I mean,
And
pretty
he
amazing
even
watching
stated
them.
is like, I'm not trying to be the best
I don't-
guitar player anymore because there's people that will always outshine you. You know.
If you
always
ever
true.
think you're the best person at what you do, you're wrong.
Mhm.
You've stopped progressing, and you need to
I mean,
get out
minus-
of that.
Minus my case, obviously.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
Anyway, let me.
Okay, Evan.
You're the perfect specimen under 18 years of age.
Right. Well, okay.
Wait, you're under 18.
I keep
I've
trying
been
to get-
doing this for how long illegally?
Heyo. Let me answer the question that we had from
Oh, yeah.
my perspective.
Now you finished it because that's where
With the
you come
man,
in.
with the inception of the man.
yeah, with
you
the
come in there.
So, how did Ian get started? Not Ian, but Eon.
I
My
remember I
joke,
pronounced
my
it
joke
wrong on
is that
purpose.
we
Remember that.
we named the band after Evan and Ian,
And we have a baby.
and had a baby, and we
Yeah.
named it Eon.
yeah.
Close enough. So,
I
okay.
mispronounce it. Yeah, all
I
the time.
I was in
Don't
seventh
worry,
Ascent
everybody
for
gets it wrong.
Yeah.
several years, and we broke up from. That's another story, but we broke up, and then I kind of like got out of the band thing for a little while, and
We even talked at some point one time too.
we absolutely did.
I think you and I talked for a little bit too.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so I had kind of a hiatus from music. I mean, I was still playing, but from a organized band perspective, I was not involved in anything. And a couple of years went by, and 2.5-ish years, and you're distracting me right now.
I'm listening.
And I made a Facebook post. And I was like, "Is anyone out there doing anything? I'm ready to get back on the horse. I want to get back playing drums. I want to do this."
And when you say a horse, you mean Kyle, right?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call him a stallion.
It's only a 6-inch
by
horse.
any means, but
supposed to be an 18-fucking-foot rune.
this isn't a 6-inch.
18 inches. It's like 6 to me.
This is $5. Okay.
Yeah.
So I made a Facebook post. Blaine messaged me on Facebook, kind of like, and didn't comment or anything. He was kind of covert about it. He's like, "Hey, me and Kyle have been jamming on some stuff. You should come out and jam." I was like, "Okay, cool." And pretty much from that moment, it's been history. Like, I came over, brought my shit. We practiced a
How
couple
long
songs.
ago was that?
Year and a half.
A year and a half-ish, maybe
Just
2
before you went
years.
in the studio the first time, like maybe 6 months before you went in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
About.
Pretty much.
Well,
They
okay.
had-
So we did
well-
we did the studio for Fan the Flame, 87 Seconds, and
Yeah.
Strength to Move
Well, you
almost exactly a year ago.
You-
It was
you
like
got-
mid
A year and a couple months because I remember that you wrote a
Yeah, that's
post.
right.
You
Like,
guys are like so quick. Like, just we're a band now. Let's get in there.
Well,
Let's just
well,
do it.
no.
Here's the
this we're
context,
talking
though.
years before this even
But-
became a fucking.
Here's
it
the
took
context though, because those
2
songs,
years for us to get Evan here and
Right.
then be quick.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
because the
Okay.
well that was
That
a
makes
strategy.
sense.
That was intentional. That was intentional.
Yeah,
We're-
tease you, come too quick. Sorry.
No, but you guys had those 3 songs written.
Yep.
And I came in. I was like, well, I don't like the drums, so I'll play my.
You are
own.
different. You are. I talked to Evan about Eaon.
Eaon.
Eaon about this. You're a unique drummer in a good way. Like you do things that most drummers that I know wouldn't. Like I just feel like you have a nice, like you put your sprinkle on shit.
I try to.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I will completely agree with that.
I appreciate that.
You know
I
what I'm
really
saying?
do. Yeah.
Like he approaches it way different. Not in a bad way. Just he
Differently.
takes
I like that. I like that.
You totally do.
But yeah, so you guys had 3 songs, and when you guys, so Blaine, for the record, I did not plan on jamming with you guys until Blaine sent me "Fan the Flame," and I was like,
I bought this an hour ago.
Let's pay attention,
Sorry.
Kyle.
Deck Jagnals.
just toss it on the ground. Who gives a fuck?
Kyle, so
Wish it was glass.
Blaine messaged me, right? Blaine messaged me.
Yep.
We were talking about jamming, and Blaine sent me the "Fan the Flame" demo, and I was like, shit, okay. Absolutely.
This is decent. I can make it better.
There's 100% potential here, more than any other fucking Craigslist band or whatever the fuck. Because
So
that's what I was
were
doing.
the drums like was there rough drums on?
There was rough drums.
Was it like, are we talking like Superior drummer, like a pre-programmed
You
one?
have to
or
ask
was
Eaon.
it-
I'm pretty sure it was Superior. I think he uses Superior.
So there was
Yeah.
it wasn't real recorded drums.
No.
And I still have. We listened to him on the way. I still have 4 other songs that I had wrote with Eaon and Don.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
From that time frame,
Yeah.
about what did I say, 3.5 years ago?
Okay.
There's like 3-4 other songs that we're still gonna probably use for Eaon.
Yeah.
That we wrote at the same time.
Yeah.
That are all like either me playing
They'll be
guitar
spiced up. They'll be
and
spiced up.
Eaon playing bass, or me playing bass, Eaon playing guitar, John coming in playing guitar, and then Eaon just programming all the drums for it.
Yeah.
And so we've got another 4 songs just on that, let alone like we've got 4 songs we got recording right now. All that.
Yeah.
Do you just take that drum track and kind of like, nah, fuck it, throw it away?
No,
or do you use
actually,
it?
no. I so when I heard "Fan the Flame," there is sections that Eaon wrote for programmed drums that I was like, okay, well there's nothing else that makes sense more than this.
It
part.
fit. It fit.
And I
was
would-
in the pocket.
fits
And
really
I would
well.
play that. For
Yeah.
example, we can actually real life like look at this. The chorus is pretty much the exact same
Yeah.
Okay.
from what Eaon wrote,
Yep.
and it made
Right.
total sense. I wouldn't change a damn thing, and I pretty much didn't. I mean, the only thing that probably changes is the feel because it's a real person playing versus
Right.
Superior drummer. But outside of that, I mean,
He's got a heavier low end.
I felt heyo, but you know, I felt I gave my little spice for that song in the verse. So when we wrote that song, you know, I put a little Evan in the verse, and that was basically it. So in the bridge
Is
stayed.
there ever a
close
little
to-
Evan?
hey yo.
Well, he is under 18, so
Heyo, yes. So there's all that. But anyway, so to answer the question,
Just the
I got the
tip.
Fan the Flame demo. Me and Blaine were talking, and I knew Blaine for years. I already knew Kyle, and went over to jam. It went well. We were writing songs, and it just was fun. And it was like,
where's her rehearsal space? Is that Blaine's?
is that
Blaine's
Blaine's house?
house,
Yeah.
yeah.
Before we knew it, we were a fucking band.
Dude, honestly,
That was
like
it.
we practiced once,
Yeah.
and I remember like halfway through the practice because we had sent him the 3 songs, and we're like, just do you, don't just play what we send you. Like, do you? We want to know like what you will bring here, what you'll do here.
Exactly.
We don't want you to play exactly what's here, and then 6 months from now when we start writing, you're completely different.
And pissed off.
Yeah. Well,
That,
if you're in a
like-
band with
like,
Blaine and I, you got to deal with some shit.
I-
He actually does really.
I can
will
only
say-
imagine. I wonder about that dynamic between you and Blaine, and then Evan here. Which
Kyle
is,
and Blaine are mom and dad, and then I'm just like, hey guys,
Stop fighting.
are you?
Does,
What,
are you guys like at
what
the
is this
Shire
name?
stealing carrots and stuff?
basically.
What's the drummer from the Beatles?
Ringo.
Ringo. Ringo was the guy that kept everybody in fucking check. Are you that guy?
Dude, I will tell
Pretty
you
much
right
so.
now, Evan.
Pretty much.
Evan is a godsend to
Evan's
Blaine and I. So
Pissed off right now that you just
so
compared him to Ringo Starr.
getting
Ringo
back-
Starr was like
I actually-
the daddy of the
fuckface.
band.
he was the
I actually
metronome.
dude, I respect Ringo.
Ringo Starr is the reason a metronome was created.
right. And
Yeah.
What?
And
he
he,
was
How do we get there?
He, was
he
so
kept
fucking spot on.
he also kept personas in check
Yes.
for that band.
Oh,
for
I
you.
see what you're saying.
I'm
Okay.
not a big Beatles. I mean, I love the Beatles.
Hold
Don't
on.
get me wrong.
Neither am I. I'm just saying
Can we
I
take
know
a
the
pause?
Beatles.
I appreciate
Real
them.
quick. We'll pause
Pause
real
it.
quick.
Pause it.
If Ringo's listening in the afterlife, is he still
hasn't
alive?
died.
He's still alive.
If Ringo's listening,
Him and Paul McCartney are still alive.
I have a message for him. The fact that he didn't
Come
play
to play Evan.
the fact that he didn't play drums to Eleanor Rigby is a travesty. That's it. That's all I have to say.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
How
Eleanor
does that
Rigby is
happen?
instrumental. It's an amazing song, but drums should have been played on it. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, continue.
You know, you should do a drum track.
I already did.
Black
you
Days.
really?
Yeah.
Black
Shut
Days
up.
Down.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
All right.
Black Days
It's on.
Down
It's on
did a-
Vimeo actually.
Black Days Down did a live cover of Eleanor Rigby, and it's actually fucking
It's a
badass.
great song. Such a good song.
After we're done here, I want you to watch that. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a drum cover of this song. It's great. It's a great
So
song.
you guys are in the studio again now,
Yes.
alongside us.
Partially.
Actually.
Well,
Yeah.
kind of. The drums
And
are
you guys are
completely
with
tracked for
Eaon
4
too?
more tunes.
You guys were with Eaon too?
Yeah.
Did, Now, you guys have released stuff from that Eaon did.
No.
No, you haven't released anything.
He's waiting.
I'm waiting.
We're waiting.
Almost done.
We're doing 5 songs right now.
I think what we're going to
nice.
do is,
Cool.
so we got 4 songs we're doing right now at the
Yep.
end. We just did them, early June, mid-June?
Drums were finished. I mean, I could pull up the exact date,
Doesn't
but
matter.
it doesn't matter. It was a couple. I mean, I'd say a
Couple
month and a
months.
half ago.
What
maybe.
we're going to do is we're going to take those first 3 that we released as singles. And it was supposed to be an EP, but someone was drunk when they did it, being Blaine and Evan. And then
I wasn't
I was
drunk,
also
to be
drunk,
fair.
but I left.
Oh my god!
So I can't really be mad. What are we looking at right now?
Fake Rebecca
Rebecca
Romaine
Romaine?
getting fucked.
Dude, I'll be honest. Some of that fake shit.
Fuck, dude.
Totally okay.
I like his glasses.
Dude,
Why aren't
Emma
they
Watson.
fogged up?
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson naked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man!
Let's stay on point, Adam.
I have no idea why I did this, but go on.
His point's getting a lot bigger right now.
Okay, so you're gonna the 3 songs.
Swing.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those 3 songs and the next 4 songs we have, and we're gonna put those out
And do a video.
and probably do like a 7-song release this fall.
Okay.
We've got one
That's fake as fuck,
I
show
know.
confirmed
That's
right now
not-
that I don't think I can talk about.
Wait, what? Oh, the show.
Yeah, I don't
no.
think I could. I
What?
don't think I can
How
talk
far
about that.
along out? You can-
October.
Okay.
It's early October. At the Caboose.
Nice.
It'll be an awesome fucking show. We're right in the middle. 2 pretty big bands. One band that is releasing new music that if anybody who's fans of us is fans of them, they know who I'm talking about. I can't say it. I was going to literally text him and be like, "Can I talk about this today?" But I didn't, so I don't want to.
Well, that's fine.
You should text me if you can talk about it, and I'll respond.
You gotta. That's
hey,
that's a funny with.
You give me one?
That's a funny thing with
Right,
shows.
Just a blue moon.
You gotta talk about it at the right time. and the right
Yeah, you
place.
really do. Like that's the thing with and that's one thing I'm really happy about with Eaon is when we came out, we purposely did the video, did the 3-song EP. Like we sat on that 3-song EP for like 3 months. We just showed friends. We showed.
No, you had it done in like November, December, and then you came out with it like a couple months
I
after
think
that,
we
right?
came out in February.
Yeah.
February 23rd, we dropped the video, and that's the first thing anybody saw of us was
Right.
that video. But we did that on purpose. Like
Who videoed your?
that was Adam Standen.
Okay.
With
And where did
what's
you guys
his
do
name?
that at?
Adams.
Standen.
It's Last Man
Last Man
Stand
Stand
Done
Done.
Studios.
Which,
Okay,
by the way,
where did you film that?
We did that at the.
It was
It's in
fuck,
Taylor
what is it?
Sound.
Taylor Sound. Yes.
in
Is that a
Hopkins
studio?
Yeah.
Actually, the video of The Queen by 3 Pill Morning that Blaine and I are a gay couple in.
I've never seen that.
You haven't
And you're
seen
also a gay couple in real life.
Oh,
Well,
I've seen it.
that? So Blaine and I, Blaine the singer of Eaon, and I, were in a video together with for 3 Pill Morning, which is also another band I was in for a little while.
Yeah.
Love those guys.
I think everybody and their mom's been in that.
I think
Yes.
a bunch of us have had a running joke of like, so when are we gonna have the 3 Pill Morning reunion?
Exactly.
That'll be bigger than my high school reunion, which was 69 kids.
Now
That's a good slam.
and now Gary's in
now
it.
Gary's in it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like so, pretty much besides Eaon being the bass player at one point, it's been
I have a running joke with Eaon about being a bass player because I've followed him to 2 bands. I followed him after 3 Pill, and I followed him after Throw the Fight. And I keep saying, like, dude, why don't you go be in like Shinedown or Breaking Benjamin or something so I can follow you to that fucking band?
yeah, exactly.
Or Nickelback.
I love Nickelback, actually. I don't care. Anybody who thinks that I'm
Dude,
an asshole
Nickelback.
for that.
Nickelback is good.
I don't like
just-
them or dislike them. I just love making fun of them like everybody else.
Oh,
I
I
think
do
that's
too.
the thing.
They
right?
have some solid ass songs. Like okay, in the Silver Side Up
Dude.
album, they had a couple songs. They have a couple songs that they've come out in every album that's like really progressive, but no one
So
knows
good.
about them.
Yep.
And they're
'Cause they
great
just play
songs. They're
that.
legitimately great songs.
They've got like every album they put out has like 2, 3, or 8 singles.
and
then
2,
they-
3, or 24.
And then they've got like 3 or 4 songs on the back half of the album that no one listens
Yeah,
to. Like people who
they're
listen
great.
to singles now don't listen to the rest of it. And it's like those are the songs where it's like, you guys are a fucking rock band.
yeah.
And they write heavy
They do.
shit. That
They
is
do write
There's
really
no doubt
good.
about that band cannot.
songs.
They can,
Just because
they
they
can play their
Well, then why
instruments.
do they? Why do they
Money.
only release the
money.
dumb
Money.
ones?
Money.
Dude.
If you had a fucking payment to make for your ranch in Texas that
Yeah.
was $1 million,
However,
and you had the ability to
Look at-
find that money,
This
to
Is
be a-
War
Look
is a
at
good
John
song.
Mayer. John Mayer is
That's one of
another.
my favorites.
John
It's a
Mayer
great
is
song.
another perfect example.
yeah, he's one of the
Yeah,
best guitarists.
absolutely.
You know,
He's a great
that
guitar
style
player,
of guitar.
But his pop shit is the stuff that sells.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying. If like, okay, Nickelback had a heavier, good, like progressive song, and they were like, "This is our next single," and they
They
played
did
it
that on their last album.
They
They
played
did.
it on fucking
They did.
heavy rotation.
It's
well,
almost
then
genty.
they would be selling
Yeah.
that
It didn't
song
go
instead.
well. It didn't go well. I mean, I think it was fine.
No,
I mean,
because that's a smaller niche you're fulfilling.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, like if I had
guess,
the
but
opportunity
I
to
would
write
think-
something I'd love or something that's going to make me money, I'm going to do both.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make money on the one that I fucking make money on, and I'm going to love playing the one that I wrote to love. I'm going to do both.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck not? If I have to pay my bills, I'd rather do it playing music than doing
Well, that's
drywall.
that's essentially what John Mayer does.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal guitar player. He is, you know, crazy technically talented, and he writes
So
all sorts
good.
of crazy shit with his solo stuff, which I'm sure does decently. But
that song.
that's because he's been riding on the back of himself with the pop shit and whatever else he does that's
Yep.
like super simple. That I'm sure I wouldn't say he hates, but he doesn't love it as much as his solo
I think
stuff.
the paychecks would put a smile on my face when I play that
I'm sure
song.
they would.
Is he
I'm sure
able
they
to
would.
then play what he
No
wants at his
doubt
show,
about
or does
it.
he have to?
I'm sure he has to mix
Dude,
it.
he has a. I just like
that-
2 weeks ago watched this video of him and Alicia Keys, which God, I love Alicia Keys too.
Her bottom is
and it's I don't know, it's one of her songs that's kind of like
Her
Gravity.
what?
her bottom.
Oh,
It's
It's about
big.
6 inches wide.
yeah.
There's a video of it's on like a, you know how like New Year's Eve stage they have like, you know, whole New York street opened up
Yeah.
and they have a stage there. I don't know if it's New Year's Eve. It's just something like that, and it's Alicia Keys, and then John Mayer comes out and they do like a combo of one of her songs, one of his songs, and then at the end they meld them, like the choruses
Oh,
line
yeah.
up. And the whole time I'm sitting there watching, going, God, you guys are so good at playing music. Just playing music, showing music, like living music. It's like everything about what they do when they have an instrument in their hands and a mic to their voice is just good.
Yeah.
There's just certain people on this planet who are so
That's just
good,
good at it, yeah.
at just
Like Dimebag was.
Dude.
Dimebag would just.
dude. Dimebag and
Fucking
Vinny,
Dimebag.
man. I actually met Vinny one time, and it was the coolest thing in the world. It was 3 seconds. I was in 3 Morning. We opened the Rockstar Uproar tour in Fargo and in Madison, and we were on the outside stage. And Hell Yeah was headlining the outside stage. It was Hell Yeah, and then New Medicine, which I love those cats. Ryan's one of my favorite people on the planet, and Jake.
The Guaz.
The Guans.
Yeah. He was a drummer at the time then,
Yes,
wasn't
he was. Yep. And then and now Late Night Fights.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We actually played with him at the Caboose last year.
Really?
Yeah.
So we opened for that show, and I walked up to this drum set sitting there, and I was like, that looks like a drum set I've seen before. I'm kind of looking at it, and fucking Vinny Paul walks up and goes, "What's up, bro?" I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
I heard he's the nicest guy in the whole world.
And I've
I
heard
awesome.
that. I've heard that for years. And at one point, I got honestly, between the 2 days of opening for them, 2 shows, I got about 17 seconds.
Yeah.
With Vinny Paul, and it was one of the most amazing collective 17 seconds I've ever had in my life. I've been very fortunate and been able to meet a lot of people that I've looked up to. Like, I remember meeting Clown from Slipknot. This is 14. I was probably 19, 20, 21 at the time.
Yeah.
Myself, Andy from Black Days Down, my roommate Caleb at the time, and then I think Tiana, one of our friends from college.
Did you become a juggalo after that?
No, I thought about it. Actually, Burke.
They have a big festival,
about it.
man.
Burke.
They're a
Jason,
terrorist
No,
organization.
I'm talking about Clown from Slipknot.
Oh, no. I thought you said clown from ICP. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I'm actually very much not an ICP guy, but shout out to Sean Dormady, Jason Michael.
Jason Michael
and-
is,
and-
for sure.
And Matthew Burke.
He's a juggalo.
I just posted on their Facebook something that says your face recognition will not catch you if you put the Juggalo makeup on.
Did any of them actually put
clown
do
from Slipknot.
Juggalo
I'm sorry.
makeup,
Yeah.
I don't know.
in their fandom?
I don't know. I wouldn't
Okay.
surprise me if Burke would. But so that was one of the first
We give Burke
big
such a
fucking
bad
people
name
I
on
got
this
to
show.
meet was Clown from
Yeah.
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
And I handed him our Black Days Down EP. This is when Mike Crum was the drummer. This is before Burke. All this stuff. Handed it to him, and he looked me in the face, and he goes, "I promise you, I will listen to this. I listen to everything that gets given to me. I'm not too good for this. I'm glad you gave it to me. I promise you, I'll listen to it." Whether he listened to it or not, he said that to me, and he looked me in the fucking eyes, and he said that. And this is down in Omaha at the Waiting Room, I think it was what it's called. We drove down there. It was a Sunday night show. It was them. Blacklight Burns open or
You're
headline
talking
the
about
show.
that's Wes Borland's band, right?
Yes,
That was a good
actually
album.
the first national show I ever played.
Dude,
in
I
my
love
life.
that album. I had that album,
Dude,
and I used to spin that album all the fucking
so
time.
good.
man.
I love Wes Borland is probably my favorite fucking dude.
He's a good guitar
ever.
player too. That's
He's
very
so
underrated.
good. I'm a massive Limp Bizkit fan. I don't care.
I
if
had my
anybody
days.
thinks.
It's over for me, but I got this. They came
I
here.
feel bad for
They were
you
here at the
that
varsity a
they're-
couple years ago. Did you go to that show?
Myself, Andy
When-
Ryerson, and Matt
I
Burke
was
all
there.
had our shirts off right up front.
Yeah. I was up top watching, and Wes
We all got hammered, and we're
Wes
like,
was
Nookie.
Wes was all in black, and he had that
Yeah, he had
face,
the light up beard
the light-
thing, or
yeah.
no, he had the
Light
it was
up-
the
yeah,
eye goggle,
eye
thing.
goggles thing that was all just
Which, by the way,
bright
try to
lights.
play guitar doing that.
Ugh.
I am a massive Limp Bizkit fan. Like, I do not.
It's
care.
funny when people
Who
are
opened that?
worried
Was there
about
anybody-
saying who
I
they
have
were
no idea.
fans of. I mean, we were
It was
kids,
a
you know,
great
like
show,
just
man.
I'm still. If
getting-
you tell
just
me
getting into
if
shit.
you
That was like
ask-
3 or 4 years ago. That
yeah,
that show.
probably 3 years,
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think
Kyle.
about
It's
it,
probably 4.
One credit I can give to you is that you are not ashamed to say what bands you're a fan of.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
If I love something, if you don't like something that I love, I feel sorry for you.
It's a pity thing.
It's a pity thing. Like you don't like Nickelback?
I like
That's-
Nickelback.
I've only ever
You
heard
don't like
Nickelback
Limp
on the
Bizkit?
radio.
That sucks. You don't like Post Malone? Yeah, let's go to Post Malone.
I like Post Malone.
I told Jason to listen to that Over Now song. He's like, I won't do it. And I go,
Dude,
just
is
do it."
Jason
do it.
is Jason a
He's missing
hater?
out.
no,
But he listens to more crazy shit than I do. So
Dude,
it's-
he's not
I
a hater.
have-
He just
I have such a hard time with some of the shit that some of my friends show me.
yeah.
Like, who's the band from Chicago?
Sorry.
There's a lot of bands from Chicago,
Yeah.
Kyle.
Veil of Maya.
Yeah,
Oh,
Veil
yeah.
Maya,
I-
Veil Maya, and Born of Osiris are both from Chicago.
Yes, Born of Osiris is the shit. Veil
You
Maya
don't like Veil
is-
Maya?
I'm not saying I don't like Veil Maya. I'm getting detailed about my thoughts of.
All right.
They got a new singer 2 albums ago.
Yeah. This
Now I
he
like
did
them.
Matriarch, and he did
Matriarch has what's the third song on their.
yeah, they're all named after like chicks from like video
There's
games
a
or whatever.
There's a song that is just screaming the whole time, and then the chorus he all of a sudden sings like super high, super periphery,
Yeah.
like
Well, before that, their singer all he did was scream.
yeah.
they
And
got this
I'm
new
not
guy-
a big fan of that. Like it's
Well-
cool sometimes,
After the Burial does it all the time. I mean, they're all just.
but they're also from Minnesota, and they're also the best at what they do.
They are by far the best metal band in Minnesota
Dude.
ever.
They're so technical. It's
After the
crazy.
Burial is so I'm kind of friends with After the Burial. Like I know Lee,
Oh,
the bass
okay,
player,
Kyle.
and I know Trent, but I know Trent's girlfriend, and I'm really, really good friends with Holly. Holly's the shit. So I fucking love After the Burial, but
That's not
getting back to Post Malone that you're
Yeah,
playing
I
right
was
now.
just-
over. I mean,
I was
over
just
now,
kinda
not better
putting it
now.
under.
What's their last static? Something static?
Listen, I don't know them very well. All I know is
ATV?
no, I thought you were talking about Post Malone. Lost in this, which is Dig Deep is their last album.
Yes.
It's a very hard ass album.
That's
That song, Laurentian
dude, the single
Fields or whatever.
Lost in the Static.
Yeah.
Lost in the Static by After the Burial.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah.
One of the coolest fucking songs.
It's right here. Oh, no. Well,
I actually put this song, as far as like feel and how it hits me, in the same vein as Seven Dust's. I gotta look it up.
you know the song Pennyweight?
Yeah.
That's a.
That's the fucking.
It's a fun song. It's just
It's
a fun
so
song.
heavy. It's so low.
I know.
So low.
I'll just keep it low.
What's the tuning in that song?
The drums are drop B, I think.
I don't know. They
Perfect.
play. I mean, they were playing drop C or whatever towards the end there.
Yeah, like
Like
not drop C.
Justin Lowe
fucking-
was playing a 9-string at one point.
Damn.
I think,
Dude, they got their fucking.
I think Trent's gonna stick to the 7s and 8s and nothing else right now. Though.
Dude, I'm excited to see what Trent does with ATB because like he's been, for the longest time it was him and Justin,
Such an awesome.
and obviously.
Like you think of
rest
like
in peace. Like
I mean,
Justin was amazing.
they were
I met him a couple times. He's one of the coolest dudes in the world.
Talk about
they were endorsed by
Ibanez.
Ibanez. It's like you think of people. They're
Like
not Van
Lost.
Halen. They're not
Just
this.
lost
But
his
a
shit.
duo that has been together that could write fucking shit that they did was amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just playing After the Burial, Lost in the Static for a couple more seconds,
That's okay.
and then
I will never tell you
You're
to
a
not
big.
play this.
You're into hip hop, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think it's time for Kyle to take a bathroom break.
For a while, I played drums for some hip hop artists for a while.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I like hip hop.
I remember when Ryan did a song with some
Mike
dude that was
Dreams.
like, yeah, that hip hop, and then she did a video with him too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's called So Long.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mike James.
Mike Dreams.
I've heard of him.
Mike Dreams.
Mike
Yeah.
Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
I've also heard of Mike James.
Yeah.
by the way.
Okay. Mike Dreams. He's very talented. Like for local Minnesota hip hop stuff, like he's top notch. Like he's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of his stuff is. I don't know. I feel like that it's hard. It's really hard to break through hip hop in our scene, but he's really good. Mike Mike and then
Okay.
Dreams.
All right.
Yeah.
Not Mick.
Well, that's a spell Mike.
Yeah.
I figured.
It's true. Yeah. Yep. He's
Here's the
really-
one
he's
with
quite
here's
good.
right here. So
Yeah, that's the one with Ryan.
Okay,
Yep.
she's from Seventh Ascent.
One of our shows in my last band, Seventh Ascent, we actually played this song with him live. It was really cool.
Really?
Yep, it was super cool. Yep. Yeah, it was like when Three Stooges. I don't know if Three Stooges even still has shows or not.
Fuck,
but
this was already 7 years ago.
Was
Yeah.
it really?
uh-huh.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is before Jason got in the band.
Yep.
Jason joined the band in 2013,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys lasted a year, and that was it.
Yeah.
So is this a big intro or what?
Yeah, they're hugging. It's a big intro.
It's a good intro.
Yo, man, check us out tonight. Straight up. What's that, man? For sure, man. Yo, man,
Oh, it's a good song. Mike Dreams is a really good artist.
do that good, man. It was kind of messed
Hey, can we fast forward this and hit a little bit of the song?
I was
instead
thinking
of
about
just-
that, but you guys seem to be into it.
You know, it's the open. Yeah.
Okay, forward more.
About 6 inches.
Now I'm 6 inches deep. Well, there's her, right?
Is that why it's hard to breathe? What are we watching right now?
This
with
for-
Ryan?
Yeah.
Yep.
She's Prego now.
I love Ryan.
Prego. It's not your pizza sauce.
Dude, that
Prego,
makes me want. That honestly
It's
makes
how
me
your
want
salads
some
tossed.
spaghetti and shit. Like,
I wrote that, by the way.
Just write it down so everybody else can see.
You should be a millionaire based off your writing skills.
Oh, I got more.
Everyone he
I
writes
got more.
goes like this. Yeah.
All right. Just sit on my face, because I know you're gonna like it. Just sit on my face.
It's so simple.
Here's Ryan.
that is Ryan. Yes.
You still talk to Ryan?
Yeah.
Here and there.
Kind of.
Still.
It's crazy how when we get older, you think friendships are gonna last forever, and they don't end, but they just dwindle.
Yeah.
No.
Like there's people that I remember being like super tight with 10
It's
years
life,
ago.
dude.
Well, it's
it's-
always that open-ended
People
like.
get responsibilities and they get priorities,
Yeah.
and you are not always on their priority list.
But there's certain people you can not see in 5 years and like not miss a beat when you get back.
100% true.
Well, it's one of those things too, though. Like if you reached out to that person,
Yep.
it's completely different than reaching out to a stranger.
Absolutely.
So it doesn't matter how long you go, but if you have that history, like you guys are still as cool as you were at one point.
Yep. And that, like I'll say, I'm one of the luckiest people in the world. Like I have a good upbringing. I have parents who are still madly in love with each other. I have a lot of friends, a lot of people that I would consider like some of the best friends that I've ever had. I've lost, but we still are tight. We're still cool. They still come to shows every now and then. Like I remember playing in fucking Seattle. My buddy Fletch came out. I haven't seen Fletch since I was fucking 17. But we had something special, just a special friendship.
Yeah.
He's great. He's awesome.
You get a twin of that.
Shout
your
out
buddies in town?
shout out to the Fletch Assembly.
One of my buddies just called me the other day. He texted me. I texted him back after he texted me, and he's like, "You need to call me right now." And then I called him, and we just talked for like an hour, and it was great. Yeah, it's like somebody that I hadn't talked to for basically it had to be at least 3 years.
Yeah.
But it was he's one of my best friends of all time and still is.
Yeah.
And it was just like just talking about
just anything.
Just
how's
like
your kids? How's your wife? How's your life? How's your shit job? How's your awesome job? How's your whatever?
Can you come?
Actually, one of my favorite people on the planet.
I'm sorry.
Him and I. You had him on here once. Him and I talk every weekend at least for like an hour. Mike Grothy.
Yeah,
he's my black.
He's
my black friend.
He's a good dude.
He's
Grothy's
a very
black.
good dude. I know
He's
so
he's
white that you
light-skinned.
don't see his black.
He's light skinned.
He's amazing. I love Grothy.
Who was he on here with? Was he on? He was
Him
on
and Gary.
Gary. Oh yeah, Gary and him came.
And also the
I was
group.
gonna say Ian, but it was Ian and Evan
the
that
group
came
message that we all have with the four of us and one other person.
I was fucking
His
eating wheat
growth
thins,
Yeah.
dude.
He Grothy and I
didn't even
Grothy and
hear
I
it,
have
which
gotten
is
to the
good.
point where in our friendship
That's
where we're
very good.
like every weekend we try to hang out, and if we don't hang out, we at least have like an hour-long conversation on the phone.
And they
like,
say racism isn't dead.
Wait, are you his girlfriend or is still have his
I
girlfriend?
cannot. I am not as good as Claire. Claire's amazing. She
He's been
puts
with her
up
for-
with all of his shit.
He's been
I
with her
would.
for.
Yeah, they've been together a long time. She's
She
worked for
even-
Dairy Queen.
He mentioned her on the show and she responded
Dude,
to it.
you know what we should do later?
Yep, she
Get
did.
Dairy Queen.
With Brooks.
Yeah.
It's a good
Actually,
idea.
there's one right down the street here.
Lance, you want to come
we're-
with us?
There's
We'll skip
you-
work.
There's two here.
Yeah, and they're not racist like Starbucks. Let's get into it.
There
you
was a
guys.
slight
into
list
it.
Let's really
to that.
talk about
that. Was
Let's
good.
get into it.
That was good. Can we talk about racism in America today?
Sure.
Yeah, for white.
That's not
white
I don't,
men.
I don't think that's done enough. In
Yeah.
podcasts.
It's
and on
not
TV.
done.
By the way,
It's
that's
never
the
done.
best movie in the entire.
Logan was a
Marvel.
good
If
movie.
you're Joe Rogan, you see
Oh,
it. This is a
Overrated.
If you're Joe Rogan,
What?
Overrated.
That's a fascinating
Evan, I
subject.
might kick you out.
Overrated.
I might kick you out of the band
No,
over that.
no.
Logan is good.
You saw this, right?
Yeah.
Subject.
Logan is legitimately a great movie. Overrated though.
No
Overrated.
way. It's not
Overrated.
overrated. It
It's
was
so
so
overrated.
good.
What
I
do you
thought-
think is not overrated?
That's probably one of
like,
my
what's
favorite.
your
It's
what's
one of my favorite Marvel movies. That
I
came
cried.
Out more
Okay,
often.
I still
tell me.
Because of the
Tell,
character.
okay,
Me
hold
too.
on, Logan. Tell me what makes it better than just a good movie.
the character development, the
Yes.
bonding,
yes.
The bonding between who?
him and Xavier.
Yep.
and the
And
Okay.
and X-23 Laura.
Yep,
Laura.
Yep, and the new
The fact that he
the
has
daddy the daddy spot he plays in there.
they gave Hugh Jackman the ability to act
huge
in this
X-Men.
movie. All the
Huge
other X-Men
jacked
movies,
man.
he was Wolverine.
I thought all the action was just side stuff. I thought
Yes.
I thought
that's the best
relation-
part. The best part
the
about
relationship parts of it
Yep.
were the best part of the fucking
the
film.
best part is like when spoiler alert, Professor X dies.
No.
When you
no.
literally- when you-
Kyle. No.
When
Too
you
early.
when you see Hugh
People might
Jackman
not have seen it.
find out that he died, and then he looks and sees that there's these three holes where the
bowling ball?
X-24
27,
24.
24. Yeah.
when he sees that Professor X thinks that he killed him, and the whole like look on his face of like, I'm sorry, this wasn't me, I would never do this, oh my god, I'm losing you, just that whole
Yep.
every emotion that comes into your head. That's the only time I've actually seen with the exception of Infinity War.
Or one
Infinity War is one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
Oh
It's
man,
that-
I'm sorry.
I haven't seen that yet.
Do we have a beef
I'm
right
with
It
you
now?
on
was
that.
Do
too.
we have
No,
a
we don't
beef?
have a beef, but it was too long.
Yeah, that's true.
There
That's
was
true.
Too.
What is about 6
It's
inches?
just so dark. I mean, it's like I get like what they're
Kyle,
where they were going to, but there wasn't enough.
I
Kyle-
saw that movie 3 times in the theater.
Kyle and Blaine.
and I
so
saw
long.
Logan 3 times in the theater.
I love Logan. Yeah.
When I was done
And
with
I didn't see
Infinity
it till
War,
after the theater, but
I had some minor complaints with Infinity War.
That's
I told both you and Blaine after I saw it that there was just
Aren't
some
you-
really cheesy lines.
Yeah, but aren't you one of the dudes who was like, how about when you snap your fingers, there's twice the resources instead of half the people? That's a big thing. Aren't you one of those people?
I didn't say that exactly, but
See-
I did say some stuff similar to that. Like
There's-
I had some theories that made more sense to me
Yep.
See,
as far as Doctor Strange goes. Because
oh.
by the way, Doctor Strange is the most badass hero there is.
yeah,
He's
and he
so
fucked
good.
up. Why couldn't he fix it? That's bullshit.
He's like he
What's
waited
his
till
name?
the okay. So he had this ability to turn back time this whole timeline in this movie, and he decides to give over that power at the end rather than do anything with it. At any point in time, he could have rewinded it with the knowledge he had and fucking fixed everything.
I'm going to make a very aggressive statement towards you right now.
fucking give it to me.
Artistic freedom.
You can
Get
make,
over it.
You can make poor choices if you want.
Get over it.
Totally cool.
Artistic freedom. Get over it.
No, it's cool.
what about
It
when
would have been a way worse movie if he goes, "Yep, we're gonna rewind this."
Dude,
go
totally.
back and just end this.
I do agree with that. It would have been a
So,
worse movie.
I'm
100%.
all about artistic freedom.
That's fine. Yeah. And does it make
So
it
the
a
people
better
like
movie?
you
Yes.
who go, "But he could have done this." Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay.
I know how you really feel, Kyle.
No, here's the problem with that though.
I showed you that.
I do that too. Like, but he explained it like I've been through it, 226 million times, and there's only one.
14,326.
There's only one way
I
that
think.
this works out, and I think what he did was figured out that he ended up
Tony needed to live.
having to save certain people so that they can.
Yep.
They're gonna bring everybody back. I mean,
You know what I love?
They have to.
They
I
have
love
to.
what I love about
Because
that
there's
movie
money
is
involved,
Right.
dude.
Everybody's coming back, so don't even be sad at the end of that movie.
Every one of the Guardians of the Galaxies died besides Rocket. I love Rocket. Rocket's the shit, and that's
what about the dude
is that
from
Matthew McConaughey?
Hey, what about the dude from Parks and
it's,
Rec?
it's the guy that played in Silver Linings or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, which awesome fucking movie!
he was
by
awesome
the way.
in
Bradley Cooper.
Yes,
Wedding Crashers?
Bradley Cooper. I love Bradley Cooper.
Did you see him in Wedding Crashers?
He's almost as cool as Matthew
Fucking
McConaughey.
good. He's cool. I like him.
Matthew
Matthew
McConaughey
McConaughey
used to be
has-
really good looking. He's not looking very good anymore.
Well, he did fucking
Matthew McConaughey?
Well, that's because he did.
Fuck
the,
you,
what's
Lance.
the Texas?
He's gorgeous.
Texas
Buyers Club.
Texas Buyers Club.
Dallas
Does he
Buyers
still take
Club?
his shirt off
Dallas
all the time?
Buyers Club.
Does he take?
I fucking hope.
Did you
so.
see how skinny he got?
I'm
to
with
hit
you.
There's a
again
new
for that?
movie with him coming out called White Boy Rick, about the true story about a kid that was like the biggest drug dealer when he was like 15 years old.
Yeah.
In Detroit. It
White
looks
Boy
awesome.
Rick.
Shout out to my
Did he
boy
get really
Burke, who's
skinny
from
for
the
that
D.
one too?
My boy Burke is from the D.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's,
why?
why
Yeah,
that's why he's so fucking
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. He is from Michigan.
From
I remember him
D.
telling me.
He grew up
From
with a
the
different
D.
scope of reality.
Did Burke grow up in Detroit?
Yeah.
Really?
Till when?
Well, Grosse
Till
Point
when?
Farms, the fucking
Grosse
rich
Point-
part, the
Grosse
rich
Point-
point of D.
yeah.
But
looking down on everybody like he always does.
oh, I'm gonna not.
Does
right
he look
now.
down because he's
I
tall?
guarantee
Or?
you. I guarantee you, the fact that I'm not saying what I want to say right now, Burke is gonna high five me and suck my dick for this, because I want to rip him a new one right now. Because Burke's really, really good at being Burke.
All from the D.
But doesn't he always suck your dick anyways, Kyle?
Hey, we don't need to talk about that. In
Okay.
public.
How
It's
does-
recording right now.
yeah, but how does the dick sucking go?
Yeah, how does that go?
Is it?
Hey, 6 inches is 6 inches.
Right. It's a Subway footlong, which they scam you every time.
I have an upset stomach. Let me test that. It's like the what's the oil what's like when you check your oil level?
Oh, the
Dipstick?
dipstick, yeah.
Dipstick.
Yeah.
It's like, let me see how much we got down
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I'm checking your fucking
You got to get to the bottom of that
Checking
engine.
You gotta get all the way to the bottom.
Oh,
Checking the
God.
transmission fluid.
Shout out to Burke. God, I totally was like, don't talk about Burke too much.
No, it's fine. We can talk about him. He's got a real bad name on this show. Every time we have somebody on that knows him, we just blast him.
Well,
Every time I see him, he's like, I got to get on your show.
The thing is, anytime
sure he
anybody
doesn't mind.
doesn't know him, I still blast him. I'm like, man,
That's true.
he's my heterosexual life mate.
You guys-
I've got best
Yeah,
friends.
heterosexual.
I got best friends. I got good friends, and then I have my heterosexual life mate.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that motherfucker. I love him too, but he's my heterosexual
Right.
life mate. You know the whole like everybody's got a soulmate thing. I'm scared that he's mine.
Give it 10 years.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Give it. Hey,
I
Kyle,
did give it 10
give
years.
Give it
This
10
is
years.
since-
And you'll be living together. And
If I was gay, it'd be so much easier because I would have met him already.
I used to say that. Somebody asked me once,
I
Him
just
and
got to
"Are
get
you
over
gay?"
it.
And
Him
I
and
was
his
like,
one ball.
"I wish it'd be
I
so much
wish.
easier to get laid.
So much easier.
So much
It's,
easier.
yeah, it's pretty
get
easy.
laid, get a blowjob.
Speaking of, let's talk about going to gay bars.
Oh my god,
I love going to gay bars.
I do not.
I do because
I do
I
not.
get so drunk for free, and I will look at every one of the gay
For
dudes.
free.
Everyone, I love drag night. I'll be
So
up
you're
there,
the
be like,
chick for free drinks. You're like, let all the guys hit on you. for
there
free
was
drinks.
one time. There's one time in my life where I was like, we played a show in Iowa. This is Fifth Hour. Played a show. Went to this after party, whatever, and this dude walks up and he goes, "Hey, my name's so and so. We'll just say so and so for now. You guys were fucking awesome. By the way, I'm bi and you're hot as shit." And I was like, "Oh, thank you."
So
I don't.
you
What do
say?
you say to that? And he's like, I'm straight. Sorry. Like, I don't think less of you for being gay.
No.
That's awesome. And he goes, totally cool. Whatever.
Yep.
Come to the after party. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go to the after party. We go to the after party. And we get there.
Before you know it,
Well, no. So we get there and we go to play beer pong. And he like has his arm like on the like small of my back. And
His
he's like,
hand.
and he goes, yeah, his hand. And he goes, do you want a beer or a drink? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a drink. And he leaves and goes to get me a drink. And I go, do you know how many times I've done that to a girl? When I go, hey, do you want a drink?
Yeah, but they
you want
like it.
You want this? Just
They
to
like it.
just to like, hey, I'm into you. Hey, I like you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna do something nice
It's
for
a
you.
good move.
And a guy did that to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll take one. And he walks away, and he comes back with like exactly what I asked for.
Sex on the beach.
That's my mom's. That's my mom's drink. Is sex on the beach. Who doesn't really drink, but when she does,
We
drink,
won't
it's-
call her a garbage person. on
She's
this
actually
show.
my mom's my best friend. She's amazing.
She's
I love
sounds
her.
awesome.
I love her to death. My mom's my best friend. But so this night in Iowa, yes, it was Iowa. It's an Iowa gay boy, not just a
That's
rec.
got to be tough.
Impressive.
That's
a lot
yeah.
of corns.
And so
going
he's
around
like
there.
putting his hand on my back, like playing beer pong with me, getting me drinks, and he's like just being overly nice. And I'm like, God, is this what it's like? Like I've never been on the opposite end of the spectrum. Cool, I could deal with this. Like I don't want to take a shot in the mouth for this, but cool.
Yeah, it
I
could
like
have been way more aggressive.
I like being
Which is-
treated
so
nice.
he was pulling a
He
classy
was
move.
super nice. He was
That's a
great,
decent
and I
move.
still talk. He's actually a decent friend of mine. Like
I always
nothing
think
happened.
of Jack Nicholson from As Good as It Gets. You remember that movie?
I love that movie.
So
I'm a fucking
Greg
chick
Kinnear's
flick-
gay in there,
Dude,
right?
that's
I'm
a good
chick
movie.
flick guy.
And he's like,
The Notebook.
to,
Val.
he goes,
He loves the Notebook.
somebody was hitting on him or whatever, and Jack Nicholson goes, if I were gay, or how did he say it? He's like, if something
About you'd be my perfect something.
he's like, if that was my thing, he's like, I'd be the happiest person in the whole world. But
Yeah.
he's like saying in a nice
But
way,
it's not my
like,
thing.
It's not my thing.
Yep.
That's a very chick
I have the
flick thing
same.
to say.
I have the same thing. It's like
But that doesn't happen.
I've got several gay friends who are gay.
me included.
Evan's one of them. And I'm just like,
Kev-
dude,
Evan's still under 18
I
years old.
honestly wish. I mean, I don't wish. It's honestly, I'm not trying to get away from the fact that if you're gay, it's probably a lot harder in life, just with everything.
For real.
But
yeah, that's definitely.
when you get down to the easy talk about position,
missionary.
dude, yeah, I'd be gay missionary is the gayest thing ever. Burke's laughing his ass off right now.
Gay missionary. That's just a hard thing to just picture. It's just,
I don't know, man.
where do you put that
Well,
ball
picture
and
it
dick?
anyway.
You know, it's like it's rubbing against your shit too. You know.
Oh,
It's easier than finding the clit when you're down there.
You're already super
my
familiar
mom
with
is
the chemistry.
listening.
Another thing about gay couples,
I
when they
just
move into your
pictured it.
neighborhood, the value of your houses usually go up too,
That's true.
Really?
because they take care of their shit.
Yeah,
They take care of their shit.
Literally, the second you
I've
like
done
brick, you're like a
all-
good
I've done-
decorator.
They're
I've
like,
done-
look at my yard. This is what is getting done. No, it's fucking. They take care of their shit.
They don't just
They make
mow; they weed whip.
Yeah, yeah. My new neighbors
In
who
the
are
house,
my
and
new
outside of the
neighbors,
house.
my new neighbors who are super millennial. Like, you look at their yard. My neighbor that moved out, Steve, was awesome. He took care of that place.
Steve is gay.
It's a fucking shithole now.
Props to Steve.
Props to
Thanks,
Steve.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Steve, Scuba Steve. I don't know. Did you ever see episodes of Steve when he was on here?
Was that your first one?
I honestly, I'm
first
terrible. I saw the one with
6 or 7.
Growthy and
Oh, that's
Paul.
it. Yeah.
That's it.
We used to have another
That's
a
fine.
guy that was original part of this podcast.
That's normal.
Well, okay, so let's go say.
It's pretty
So let's
normal.
get back to this. I've known you for years.
Yeah.
I got something for
You
you.
and I have been. I know we've run into each other and we've talked to each other and we've been friends. We just didn't remember it.
Well,
When you sent me a friend request, I
Newer,
watched.
he's newer in this whole circle of
Yes,
things, too.
but the moment I saw you, the first time I remember ever seeing Adam, I remember being like, I've met you before. I've talked to you
fucked you before.
I know.
it was in the saloon. You guys remember that, right?
Yeah.
No, that was. Are you like me? You blacked that shit out?
no,
You blacked that shit out?
No, dude.
I'm
Kyle's
tall.
like, I remember a big cuddly teddy bear.
I'm tall. I'm big, so I can imagine you.
It was
seeing
cross
before and being like, oh yeah.
I remember seeing.
It would
you
have
before
to be
many
like
times.
it would have to be years ago then.
Yeah, like 5-6 years ago,
maybe.
or 10.
I don't know.
Let's just
Who
go with
who
it.
else do we? Let's
10?
just name off all the
Kyle,
people
how old
we
were
know.
you
All
10
the
years
people we
ago?
know. Oh,
15?
can we go 4 hours here?
On a side note, you know how I knew that your mom was your best friend before you have said it because of the way that you talked about something that she doesn't know about.
Oh, when I was like, I can't say that because my mom might listen.
No, about like, oh, she doesn't know I have this yet.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, that's how he rates. Like,
yeah.
who she has to know about it. Like, that's what
So
you're thinking. Like,
so let's talk about my mom real quick. I love my mom. My mom is my favorite person in the world. When it comes to
Moms are the goodest.
my family, I am one of the luckiest people on the planet. Hands down, I'm luckier than all of you because I came from a family that my parents are madly in love. My parents are 35, 36, 37 years into marriage. And my parents love each other. Like the shit that you and I and all of us aspire for. My parents are that. They've been that since I was born.
That's awesome.
Like, they're amazing. My dad is the best role model I've ever had in my life. My mom is the most amazing person in the world. She gets a little fucking paranoia and like she tries to dig a little too deep into my shit sometimes.
Right.
But I fucking love her. And when I have to tell her things, I just tell her. You know, she doesn't like to
That's good.
hear them, but I tell her. And then on top of it, like my brother, I love my brother. He's amazing. He's the opposite.
Is it
of
just
me.
you two?
He
It's
doesn't live
just
here,
me
does
and my
he,
brother.
Kyle?
It's no, he lives up by my parents in Bram.
That's right. Oh, Bram.
Yep.
So
Bram,
where's
Minnesota
that at?
still.
Bram, Minnesota.
Where's that at?
Pie Day.
Pie Day, yeah.
Pie
You know,
Day.
Bram is the pie capital of Minnesota.
Where is Bram?
really?
Do you know where Cambridge is?
It's a little north, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know where
Kyle?
Mora is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Dude, we
Okay.
should play Pie Day.
You played. I booked you at
We
Pie Day.
played Pie.
I booked you
I
at
know
Pie Day.
you did. And we played Seventh Descent played Pie
Seventh
Day like
Descent.
2 or 3 years in a row. So it would be fun to play Pie Day as Eon. That's all I'm saying.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would. It would be
No, it
fun.
wouldn't. No.
It'd be a worthless
You don't
show,
think
but
they'd
it'd be
like it or
fun.
what?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
We're not doing it.
Speaking of,
We can see your family.
No, we're not doing it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
my
just tell
mom
you
is
right
like
now.
quirky too, but she's like the best, pretty much the best person in my life as far as like getting me.
Yeah.
You know,
Just understand, like, where you can just be real.
like I tell my dad, like I'm just really depressed right now, and he'd be like, it's bullshit. You know, you gotta. Do
My dad's a little bit
And
like
then-
that too.
And then, but my mom. would
My
be
dad's
like,
just
Here's what
quiet.
you need to do instead. You know.
See,
Like, she would just identify with it and be like, "Yeah,
I remember.
get it."
I remember the first time I told my mom I had sex. Like, my mom's the mom who.
Wait, Kyle, you've had sex before?
Once.
Spoiler alert.
Nice.
Once.
with the dude that got on beers that was rubbing his back.
Nice. In
At a party or
in Iowa.
something.
It's
So
a good move.
I'm technically
It's
a
good
Minnesota
move.
virgin. I'm an Iowa. I'm an Iowa gay. I'm a Minnesota virgin.
Okay. When you cross state lines, you can reclaim your virginity.
Is it like the
These are Catholic
different
rules.
zip codes.
Yep.
What was the Evan? You and I had a joke about dick size.
Yeah.
With
In
well,
area
if I got
codes?
2 different zip codes here, is it really cheating?
Oh my God.
I am not a cheater. Evan is not either. We are not okay with cheating.
Heyo.
But it's a joke. We like to.
Evan, are you still with your girlfriend?
Who? Which
Evan
one?
is single.
The
right
one,
now.
the one you were with forever. What's her face?
Serena?
Yeah.
Dude, nah.
Okay. Just
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get into it. I'm
No,
just
no,
asking
no, no.
because you were with her
Ev-
for a fucking long
Serena's the
time.
–
shit.
5 years.
Serena's the shit. What's
5
cool?
years.
The little bit that I know about him and his ex, they had a really good relationship. They were better friends than not. Stopped, then got back together, then stopped, and now they're cool.
Yeah, you guys are
And,
cool.
And
I'd say we're cool.
and in the
Yeah.
process, Blaine and I got to know Serena, and I've known Serena for years. Like her and I are Timberwolves fans.
Nice.
So we talk about the Timberwolves all the time, which I'm so pissed. I'm just tired. I'm tired.
It's
tired.
annoying.
That's
just-
Minnesota sports all
I
in
can't- I
general.
can't
No,
talk
but
sports.
literally they did
have a
just
chance.
good enough to make me
Yep.
think outside of
Like,
well,
they
it's just
might
Minnesota. Yeah, you
be in
get
the
Jimmy
Western
Butler,
Conference
cool,
Finals again.
awesome, and then now it's like, well, how about? Do you guys any of
I
you listen
think
to
that
K
Thibodeau
fan?
needs to go.
I don't.
Actually, I'm in the middle because
I
part
love
of
his
me,
defense.
part of me
and
goes,
everything, but
part of me goes, suck it up, deal with Thibodeau. He's a good coach. He's hard, but he's good. Suck
Yeah.
it up. But then the other half of me goes, but the NBA is such a player league.
but Thibodeau could also change a little bit and
He could.
still get his point across.
But he won't, which is
Yeah.
mean he's going to end up coaching the Clippers in 2 years.
probably.
The other
Are
terrible,
you calling it right now?
the other dude, I called Kirk Cousins to the Minnesota Vikings.
I don't get why they
3
got rid
years
of
ago.
Keenan.
I do.
He has the head for the game, but he just wasn't good enough.
Just because Keenum is good doesn't mean he's great. Also, Kirk Cousins, just because he has been good doesn't mean he's great either. But Kirk Cousins just
He lives in Everett Grove
slanging
now.
it. He's slanging it.
He bought a house in Everett Grove.
Mike Grothy delivers bread to Rudolph 3 days a week.
Kyle Rudolph?
I want Mike Grothy to deliver me bread.
Grothy's explanation of his relationship with Kyle Rudolph is hilarious. he literally like he talks about like
I love how he's got this story going on in his head, but we don't know what's going on yet.
I'm honestly I'm laughing at the story, and then I'm like deciding what I can and can't say right now.
Yeah, I get it.
Sometime soon you need to have me and Grothy on.
Yeah.
And we will talk about his relationship with Kyle Rudolph.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it at
Story
that.
for another time.
I'm gonna leave it at
Story
that.
for another time.
I
delivers.
bet it's weird.
Does
I
he
bet he's
deliver-
like,
really
"Ah,
weird.
here we
Does
go."
he deliver bread?
He delivers bread.
I want
Hey,
bread. I want bread like tomorrow.
I'll give you some of that bread.
I will pay so much for your bread, Kyle.
You don't have to pay
What
for
kind
it.
of bread is it?
Are we talking?
You already paid for the
Are we
recording.
talking multi bread or just straight whiteness going right up?
Yeast. Just straight
Dude,
I like
yeast.
that wheat bread. Why do you think
Okay.
I'm friends with Grothy?
Okay.
Straight yeast.
So I know we're doing
I need a
innuendos right now, but I legitimately love bread. Like,
Oh, I do too. It's why I have a belly.
bread is fucking amazing.
It
Yeah,
is.
why the fuck wouldn't?
Anytime,
Who
okay.
doesn't love bread? though?
Anytime I go to the grocery store, I'll buy that like $1 fucking French bread
Yes.
and eat it like a fucking rat over
Yeah.
the sink. I bust it out and I'll eat it over the sink the day I got it. Not even the day I got it. The moment I get home from the grocery store.
Do you have a very high metabolism?
Extremely high.
Look at
Lance-
him and then ask that
Lance,
question again.
I cannot gain or lose weight no matter what I fucking do. I did P90X.
He
It's
gains
insane.
2 pounds.
I did.
He
Listen.
gains 5 pounds when I have sex
Stop.
with him.
I did P90X for 6 months.
Both of the hosts
And
just turned
Kyle.
away in disgust right now. How many times has both of the hosts of the Flummery looked away in disgust by something a fucking guest has
That's
said?
pretty good though, man. I mean,
So okay.
I had a visual.
And
of
then
that
it's like
too,
taking a
so.
shit afterwards.
Oh
ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
White,
Okay.
No,
So
it's
okay.
not
So
black.
Yeah. Go
Kyle.
lose weight
It's
when
like
you take
pooping
a
a,
shit.
pooping a Kyle, not a growth.
Oh
ahead,
my
Evan. Go
God. Okay.
I should have waited to drink all that Jack Daniels.
Diagonals.
Okay.
Daniels.
I did P90X for 6 months, and I ate nothing but broccoli
Really?
and chicken.
Well, you should have eaten more than if you're
And
doing
I
peanut.
so I did peanut broccoli and chicken, but I ate a fuck ton of it. I tried to bulk as hard as I fucking could. Did not sway away from the plan whatsoever for 6 solid months. I never gained an ounce.
That's fucking
it.
insane.
Do you guys know that I lost over
I wish
60
I had a regulatory
pounds
system like
in
that.
a year and a half? I lost over 60 pounds at one point in my life.
Yeah.
I did after high school.
Yeah.
And then I gained back plus another 60 pretty much.
That's okay. It's one of those things like wherever you're comfortable at, stay there.
I'm not comfortable.
Yeah, but Burger King's awesome.
Yeah. Burger King.
Dude.
And there's one right there.
I could be
No, wait.
convinced to eat a
Original,
Burger King right now.
original chicken sandwich, baby.
The other address. That
What do you guys
it
think of
got
the Whopper?
taken to
Hold on.
Was
Hey,
right
You were
behind
yeah.
the Burger
You were
King.
down on Concord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We were behind a church. It was like this
Yeah.
is awesome.
This is
So you
important.
really did get lost.
This
there's
is important.
Jesus
Hold
here?
on, Kyle and everyone.
Jesus.
Question to the room:
Okay.
Whopper versus Big Mac.
Whopper.
Okay, Kyle.
Triple cheeseburger from.
No, fuck you. That wasn't the
I've
choice.
never had either. I've
You have
never
to
had
pick
either.
one of the
You've
two.
never had a Whopper or a Big Mac.
Never had
Kyle,
either. I've never had
fucking
either.
stupid. Lance,
Big Mac.
I've never had either.
Big Mac.
I swear to God.
I can do Whopper
I mean,
too.
I am
but
the disgusting.
Well, I can do both, but I like Big Mac more.
yeah.
I am
Mac
a
is-
disgusting
I don't get it.
eater
doesn't
of
taste that
fast food.
What do you
but
mean?
I've never had a Big Mac and I've never had
It's
a
just
Whopper.
Thousand Island dressing, essentially.
Well, yeah, for
I
the Big Mac.
just had my
The lettuce
first
is
ever.
always
They're
quarter
both
pounder.
good.
I had my first ever quarter pounder with cheese thanks to Claire,
Quarter pounder so
Grothy's girlfriend. I had
Who's-
my first ever
Royale.
quarter pounder
Dude,
with
I-
cheese. Now, I
Royale.
haven't
Kyle.
ordered. I haven't ordered anything other than that from McDonald's.
Kyle,
That's the only thing I get ever.
Quarter
It's
pounder
Still,
with cheese?
no, it tastes. Yeah, now it just tastes like sandpaper though. It's like doesn't even taste. It tastes like gritty, grimy.
Like the sexy you and I have.
yeah, it's like fucking dry. It's
fucking gross.
grainy.
It's
Then
only
it-
gross when you don't watch.
Then
Because
do my
what's the
Benema.
point?
okay.
Evan, you got another question?
Do I?
Yes, ask.
It only
ask
feels good
questions.
with your eyes open.
That's fair.
Yeah, but I can think about you when you're not there with my eyes closed. Ooh, Lance.
Oh my.
Where did you get?
Oh, hey, those are my shades.
You want to be the drummer
Look how
of?
big his head
You
is.
want to be the drummer of
These
Eaon?
are made for like a 12-year-old chick.
Yeah. Here, let me put these on. Well, it instantly makes me into a tool, so there's that.
Why do you think we brought him on?
There you go.
Do I fit in?
There's
Be
a
that
delay,
guy.
so we won't see it right away. But we'll bring it up here. In a
I saw that there is a delay.
I honestly don't like these shades that much. They work, but
Can I have them?
uh,
Let me put them on.
I'd
They
consider
don't.
it.
Fit.
Yeah,
You have a big head like I do, Kyle.
Fuck you, Lance.
I have a huge head.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you do. You totally
Dude,
do.
I wear a 7 and like 5/8.
Speaking of
In
big
hats?
hats, did you see my hat I got on?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
right.
big, yeah.
It's a once in a lifetime merch.
In a
Are they
tidbit
about
merch.
the bling?
They are about to stop being stupid. And start
Whoa,
playing shows
dude, they
again.
look small on you, Kyle. They totally do. You have a big head. Holy shit.
I wasn't lying.
Dude, you look like fucking
We both
Cyclops
have
from
big
the
heads.
X-Men.
gayest character in cinema.
Okay.
Oh, he's
You
great.
Think, you think they look small on him?
Oh, Jesus.
Has anybody seen Sicario 2 yet?
I haven't.
Oh, so good.
Yes. Jesus
Benicio
Christ.
del Toro is.
They look so small.
I'm just waiting for it to come up in here so I can
Hi
see it.
guys.
Oh, speaking of X-Men though, Nightcrawler is literally the OG. Just saying.
I
Dude,
liked,
can we talk about Colossus?
Colossus is cool.
Sure.
He's kind of a tool though.
In X-Men 2,
Are we talking Colossus X-Men or Colossus in fucking Deadpool?
let's briefly talk about Deadpool.
Okay.
Well,
Did you guys see Deadpool 2?
Yes.
Perfect.
Should I see it?
Deadpool's the best thing that ever happened to
I
Colossus.
fell asleep. I fell asleep during Colossus. Or during
Deadpool 2? Really?
I fell asleep.
Really?
But
Was
that's
it
because
bad
I pulled
or
it
was
on.
you
I
just
pulled
tired?
it. No, I pulled it on there the night before. And
Oh.
Yeah, you weren't.
You
primed
bring
for
it up to editorialize the movie. It's unrelated.
I did
you
not
took an
know-
all-nighter the
I
night
wish-
before.
I wish that they would have told me that Juggernaut was going to be done well.
Who's
in that
Juggernaut?
movie.
You don't
haven't-
know the
You clearly
Juggernaut
haven't
is?
seen Deadpool 2, have
I
you?
haven't.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking if you guys saw it.
X-Men too, though.
Juggernaut is
Who's the bad- who's
Professor
the-
X's step
Oh,
half-brother?
Juggernaut. Yeah, the guy with the
Half-brother?
fucking like the
He's
crab
one of the few
face.
people who can
Dude, the butt thing at
bunch
the end.
up against
Yeah.
the Hulk.
I'll show you.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Kyle, I'll show you a butt.
Oh,
But it
no
wasn't
spoilers on
already
Deadpool
shown.
2.
Were you disappointed
okay.
Were you disappointed with the CGI Juggernaut?
No.
No?
Well, I woke up in the middle of the movie and was like, "Wait, Juggernaut's in this?"
Yeah.
And then the movie ended.
I
haven't really seen Deadpool 2. I saw parts of
actually
it.
knew that going into the
Is
movie.
Juggernaut- Hey,
that was terrible.
Is
Yeah.
Juggernaut's
That was
helmet like
bad.
the manhole cover from like a
So-
street?
So do you
Yeah.
know what Juggernaut's actual power is?
No, besides being
Does
strong
anybody-
as fuck.
Does
yeah,
anybody-
it's
And having
Momentum.
good genes.
Momentum.
Oh, momentum. That's right.
It's not.
It's not strength. It's momentum, yeah.
Yeah, but
For
he's
sure.
a large dude.
Right.
Yes, why they got him to play that fucking role?
Who
is that?
It's an English dude
that looks like Tom
he was in
Cruise.
Snatch.
Yes,
He's
and he's
in
also
Snatch.
in. I just watched Swordfish.
He'd be
today.
lucky if he gets in a
Was he-
Snatch.
yeah,
He's in Swordfish. He's like a peon.
yeah.
He
Just
was
like just like how Ryan Reynolds is a peon in Blade 3.
he's the
Yeah.
Desert Eagle 45 guy.
I don't know if I've seen
Or
it.
Yeah.
50 cal.
Yes,
I mean.
in Snatch.
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
like, don't swear in front of my kid.
Isn't he in
Right.
what's the
Hey, that's a
shot-
cute little
what's the
bobblehead right
shotgun,
This guy?
something
Yeah.
The what?
something shotgun
Consider
movie.
buying that.
Double barrel shot. What's the fucking
Oh,
movie?
lock,
Lock, stock, and lock, stop, and
two
Barrel?
barrels or whatever.
lock, stock.
Lock, stock, and
yeah.
2 smoking barrels.
Two smoke.
He's in both of those. I think.
Yeah.
That's a good ass
Oop.
movie.
Yeah, even
thing that's mostly
Sting,
empty.
Sting is in that movie.
What's the
too.
other? What's the other
musician?
movie?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He
There's
plays
a-
the dad
dude.
that owns the bar.
Fields of Gold is a good
What's
song.
there's another movie that's a lot
I
like
love
that.
I
That
love
is
Sting.
all. There's another movie that's like that. That is all of the B characters. Like take 3 of those movies that are like that and put them all in one movie.
Snatch.
No.
Are you
it's
talking about
where
the
they go up
director, writer guy's deal?
Oh, I know.
I
what
don't
you're
remember.
talking
They
The
go
guy
up
that
the
was married to
elevator.
Madonna.
There's the one where there's like the 3 Russian dudes and they go up the elevator and then like Halle.
I know what
I'll
you're
find
talking
it.
about.
I'll
I'm
find
trying
it.
to think of it.
I know what you're talking about.
You're talking about the
It's
director,
awesome.
writer.
It's fucking. I mean, it's cheesy. It's exactly what you think it's
The
gonna
guy
be.
who married Madonna. Guy Ritchie. No,
Yeah.
not Guy Ritchie. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
God, she is like my mom's age, and I would treat her like she's not.
She's
Hey,
gross.
Not anymore, though.
She's gross
She-
to me.
Who?
Like,
But-
I'd say like 10 years ago, she
Who?
kind of
Who?
Madonna.
But
my-
the
Oh,
fact
Madonna?
that you did
Yeah.
the rest of your life, you get to say
It's one
you
of those
did.
things where you do it and
Worth
then say
it.
you did
True.
it.
True. Yeah, but then they'd always qualify like, yeah, but you did 60-year-old Madonna, not 30.
Is she 60?
And I'd go, did
I
you
bet.
do any Madonna?
Right.
To anybody.
Call me when that happens. No,
Call me maybe.
Here's a good Madonna story.
Love
No,
that song.
no,
My dad-
no, Kyle, no. I'm gonna kick you out of the band.
Oh, my band.
No, Kyle. Literally not your band if you say you like Call Me Maybe.
Talk-
but-
Started
The movie you're talking about is a Revolver.
No. Okay, I've got a story about Madonna. When I was young, I was like 8 or 9 years
You had her
old.
posters hanging
The
up
guy
in your
who
bed.
Hold on.
the
let me
guy who
tell the
plays
fucking
Ari-
story.
The guy who plays Ari
Lance.
in
Yeah, but her body looks
what's the
weird.
fucking he's Ari. Ari.
Well, yeah.
Ari. The dude
Yeah,
At-
Ari Fleischer.
What movie?
no, it's a TV show.
I mean, okay.
Ari is in the TV show. He's in
not
that.
Ari Fleischer. Yeah, it's Ari
I'm gonna look him up.
What's the
Entourage. is the name of the
Entourage. That's
show.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Entourage.
Okay, I'm
I've
gonna
never
look it up.
watched that.
Okay, so I had Madonna
You've never seen Entourage?
records when I was younger.
There's so many fucking shows to watch, man.
Can we
Everybody's
talk
like,
about?
you seen this? There's
We
so
need to
many
talk
shows.
about TV shows really quick.
Okay, hold on. I have to tell this Madonna
you tell
story.
your shit,
Everybody
right.
shut up. So my dad goes and he buys a record player at a garage sale. He's like, "Son, I got you this record player." And I was like, somewhere between 8 and 10. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" And he goes, "And I got you some records, but when I asked him if they had any records that a younger guy might like, or that a younger kid might like, I didn't."
Are you trying to woo someone?
He
Adam?
hands the records, and 2 of them are Madonna records. He goes, "But I didn't tell them you were a boy, so they give I'm like, well, whatever.
Smoking Aces. Yeah.
So there I am. I don't know if you know this about the Madonna album, Like a Virgin. It
I
opens
don't.
up.
I'm younger than you.
It opens up like this.
Oh,
It's a
tell me
double
more. It
vinyl,
opens up, huh?
and the entire inside is her in lingerie, like with pearls in her mouth. So I'm like 10 years old, just listening to this Madonna record.
How many times did you jerk
and
off
just
to that?
like, I couldn't jerk off yet, but I knew there was something there.
Dude, I started
when I was
8 years old.
No, not even. I just.
Are you
I
serious?
You did?
Oh yeah.
I was a
And it
late
just
bloomer and all
fucking-
of it.
I was like
Oh,
12.
Dude,
in
Victoria's
awe
Secret
of this
catalogs at
picture.
8. For real. I didn't know what I was doing, but I
8?
was like, this is nice.
Dude, there's a couple
real.
memes that are like,
Dude, no
kids
fucking
these
joke,
days
dude.
will not understand what it was like to get the JCPenney catalog quarterly.
Yeah, they
Victoria,
just fucking
dude.
go on the internet.
Dude,
and
that's
have
low
porn.
tier,
Now it's-
man. You
dude,
gotta get the
Jesus.
Victoria's
You
Secret
can
shit.
you can find the hardest, most disgusting, like make you hate yourself porn right now.
Well, of course you
Anybody
can.
can. But
Of course you
when
can.
we were younger, couldn't happen.
It was
Dude, it was
I-
magazines.
That's one thing that makes
your
me
imagination.
scared about having children.
Although I
How
did
do you
find a
deal
couple
with
hustlers
that?
in the
How
house.
do you deal with the fact that your children can find that?
ease
You
of
let-
the,
you let them
the
do it,
ease
man.
of access of information.
You have
like
to
that.
be so honest with them. about it. Like you have to be so honest with children if you have them.
Yeah, but
now.
even if you
Because
are,
they
it's
got two.
not going to keep them from doing.
That's what I'm saying is, but
from
you
fucking them up a little bit.
you have to be honest with them about that though. You can't hide it from them because then you look like more of a liar and more of a fucking dad who hides shit from his kids.
I'd be
You
like,
have to
I
be
beat off
honest
the
with them
porn
about it.
every day, but you can't look at
Yeah,
it.
another thing
about
though,
every other
There's
day.
no
So
way
you
you
have to
can
you have to-
say that though. You know,
You're saying that, but another thing is, I mean, he knows it better than any of us. You can't be their best friend. You still have to be a father and a fucking
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I watch
You have to strike a balance, right?
Here's the thing. I watched this girl and her mom come in, and her mom was never a mom. Her mom was like her best friend.
Yeah.
What does she do to her mom?
Dude, that's really
Runs
common now.
all over her.
That's
Yeah.
the girl who you
And
will
there's
never
no
marry.
fucking
Don't ever-
there's
don't
no
ever
respect for her
be
mom.
how.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm
be
doing
how.
this, mom. Fuck you. And that's
Yeah.
it. So that, I mean, you
that's
have to.
brutal.
I have a
Are
person
we
in my
recording?
life. I have a person in my life who is very
What do you
much
mean?
like
On
that,
the-
who I will never marry because of
Is it
that.
still recording?
Who is it, Kyle?
I'm not going to say that
He's
right
being
now
a
because
dick.
she's probably listening. She knows who she is. Anyways, so yeah, but
Heyo.
with like porn these days and the accessibility of anything you want, you can literally, like, as a parent, like, I can't wait to be a dad. I cannot wait to be a dad.
Dude, same.
I want to be a dad. I want a little girl. I want a little girl to teach how to be loved by a man.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the most
Get on
innocent-
Tinder
Here's
and
how you do it,
respond to their
Or in
messages.
Kyle's case, when he's in Iowa, Grinder.
Right, exactly.
No, it was Tender. He was
can't
using
give
my
me
app
the child
Tender.
that I
It's
want.
a less aggressive
ahead, Kyle.
grinder. It's for people who want dinner before they get the sausage.
Someday I'm gonna have a child. Hopefully two. I want two. I want a boy and a girl. And I'm gonna have a little girl, and I'm gonna teach her how to be loved by a man. And it's gonna be the most romantic. There's not a more romantic love than a father to a daughter.
It is weird hearing some women talk about their relationships right now, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Fucking
It's
my
super weird.
pussy" and all this stuff, and it's like I mean, when women do that in the bedroom, you know,
Yeah.
but they like it's a much more aggressive thing, and I'm not
Tell
saying
me that when the doors
this
are
is-
closed.
this is not yeah.
Not when the phone.
So this isn't. Is it sexist what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know, but
What's the term
I'll tell
for
you
it?
what.
Like,
Please
business
bring on
the
sexist.
in the streets,
I'm better
and
off
then,
when
like,
I don't say stuff like
dirty
that.
in the sheets.
You know what I
how,
mean?
like
you know,
something in the streets.
Lady
freaking
in the
bed.
streets with
Yeah.
a
Lady in the
freaking
streets,
bed.
freaking the bed.
Yeah.
One lady in the streets. with
Which
a
is that a
freaking
Nate
bed.
Dogg thing? Because
Yeah,
Nate
but
Dogg.
you
No,
don't want
that
that girl
was,
that talks about it.
Ludacris
You want
did it once.
you just want to experience that.
Yes.
You don't want
It's
her
all the
to
way
like
back to
be
the
like that out in
glasses.
public.
Well, Kyle, take
That's
those
how far
off.
behind we are right now.
Yeah,
Oh, that's it's
okay,
a little
though.
behind.
It's okay.
it is. Just waiting.
I want to
till
see if
put 'em on.
anybody's
Like,
watching.
okay,
right
I
now.
feel like every dude
6 people.
into
That's okay.
That's not.
romantic relationships with a woman are like want a girl that is modest away from the guy, but then they're kind of like a slut with them.
No,
Dude,
I disagree.
I do.
What the fuck? You do too?
I
If
disagree.
it's a relationship,
I want you to be
No.
modest as fuck
If you're-
the
okay,
entire
hold on,
time.
hold
I
on.
want
I
to
don't want
have
them
to
to be
work.
modest. I
I
want
want
them
to
to be
work.
No.
themselves.
Stop.
Okay.
Let's open up what that really means. To me, if you're okay, so you're modest, you're not going to show, you're not going to sell, you're not going to say to everyone around you that you're for sale when you're out and about.
I agree with him.
But if you're with your man that you are committed to,
You can't buy this.
no.
Shut up,
Actually,
Kyle.
this was one of my topics because of your highly like.
And
your
we haven't even
viral
gotten to
Facebook
one of your
posts
topics, have
what,
we?
my shit?
about dating.
Adam.
No, I think that was his.
Oh, was it?
we
yours?
haven't even gotten to one of your topics yet, have you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're about to right now.
all right.
You said something. You wrote a fucking long rant about dating.
Oh,
that was him.
and you
Yeah, it
said,
wasn't
"Can we
Evan,
talk
it was
about this?"
fucking Kyle. Why that?
What was it? Let me see
It
what
was
I
the
said.
dating one.
All right,
He's like,
Evan, keep
you
going.
Said, fuck
Evan,
dating. You said fuck dating.
Careful,
Evan.
don't break this shit.
Hold your phone, Kyle.
Stop
Hold the
speaking.
phone. Hold the phone.
Those are
Hold the phone.
Literally.
those.
Kyle, stop
He's got
drinking.
Jack Daniels hands.
Yeah.
Just adjusting my microphone.
What were we talking about?
I gotta pee again.
You were talking
Never
about the
should've
way
broke the
a woman is
seal, bro.
modest, and then, but
Yeah,
we'll
I feel like deep down,
we'll get to you in a second. Kyle.
most
Yeah, I
most
wanna-
men want a
wanna pee
woman
again.
that is willing to be modest, to respect her man when she's out and about, but when she's at home, she's a freak. I think
I'll
that's
fix it.
I feel like that's a
Maybe.
universal appreciation. I feel like most men will like that. That's my take.
right.
That's my take. I don't know if that's 100% true. I feel like it is. I haven't spoken to enough
Lance, you
men
have
to
to
know if
fix
that's true.
these.
But what? Everyone left?
No, you're good. Keep talking.
I don't know. What do you feel?
Move the chair forward when he
Okay,
goes
here's the deal.
plugging the deal.
What do you think about that?
I will say not like a slut in bed or whatever, but
For you though.
no, for me, yeah,
Okay.
I want her to
Only a
do.
slut for you.
Yeah, when
Okay.
you're making love and you're having sex, like especially like if it's your wife,
Yeah.
you try a bunch of stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
And it's great.
Yeah.
And you know she's not doing that with anyone else, of course.
Right.
So,
And
but
that's hot.
I don't need her to be modest outside. I'd like it when she's outgoing and stuff.
Sure. Well,
But
outgoing is different than spilling your titties.
The only
out.
thing, right? Yeah, they don't do that, or at least the chicks I see don't usually do that in public. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree. It's like you want them to have their shit together, but
Right.
I think that's kind of how I would be too. Like I want to have friends and talk to people about stuff, but when we get back to my place, it's gonna be kind of a freak show.
You
and I hope you're into it.
want her to be a little dirty.
Yeah, and I
You're
want to
willing
be
do
able
it
to
with
talk
only
dirty a little
you.
bit.
That's the
true.
thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like
yeah.
a
You
girl
definitely
that's
want.
willing to be a little dirty with you, but no one else. So much
Good luck.
so. Well, sure, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but so much
The
so
moment
that
she
they're
does with you, don't you think she has with them?
not necessarily.
Well, I don't care who. If she had done that
I mean,
with
it goes
somebody in
the
the
same way
past,
the other way around. Like the moment I do with them, wouldn't they think?
I have no
well,
idea how
how
to
many
fix
times have you
those,
done this
I'm sorry.
before with somebody else?
What's
It
wrong?
doesn't-
What's wrong
that's
with him?
fine.
the
I got it.
phone came off.
Oh,
Don't worry, I can hear you guys without the headphones.
he's been around music stuff before, so I'm sure he's.
Thanks to Andy
That's
Ryerson,
actually
literally
not true.
I'm just hungover and I didn't want to
This
try.
is the first time Kyle's been by audio video equipment
ever.
ever.
Yeah, coming from Evan.
Shut up, Kyle.
Those are new pads I put on there too, by the way.
This pad,
Fuck you,
so-
Kyle.
Because those headphones are awesome. They're old
They are,
as
but
fuck though.
literally, do you see this?
Yeah, you want me?
Yeah.
You want me to put it back on?
Yeah, you
fix
put
them?
it on. You put it on.
Can you fix them?
He can. He'll do it in like 2 seconds.
I tried. I just.
As far as relationships go, you had a viral post, and it was like, "I'm
yeah, let me
happy."
pull that up.
So basically, it was like,
Dating these days is bullshit.
"Dating sucks. I'm happy." Like this isn't a call for help or whatever, but seriously, dating fucking sucks. Or fuck dating was the end.
Yeah, I
And you got like,
dude, I was
300
honestly,
replies.
I think I got
It's
like
even more
500
now.
likes on that thing.
500.
Yeah.
I honestly, like 2 days later looked and I was like, I'm not that popular. Like, I do
a lot
not
of
have
people must be thinking.
But
the same
that must have
fucking
been
thing.
something that a lot of people have thought about. Like,
So my question is this: you've got that sentiment, which fucking basically almost everyone you know
Yeah.
agrees with, and yet there's still
yes,
they're
and
still
it's still
doing
happening.
Tinder,
It's still
and they're
happening.
Still doing all this
like
shit that's bad for the
like I have
relationships.
Tinder, I have Bumble, and both of them I only do because I'm bored. Like I literally I've gotten to the point in my life when it comes to dating where I'm like, fuck this. Like, oh, here it is. Here it is. Adam, will you read it?
Yeah, I will actually. That's good.
All right.
Okay, so dating these days is bullshit. There's no exclamation point. I'm adding my own connotation there. Just FYI, everyone wants to just be friends and hook up or get super serious within a week, which I can see. Yeah, I can see that. What
That's
happened?
what turns me off more.
What's that? Which
That's
one?
what
The
turns me off
former or
more
the
is
latter?
if it's like I met you last week and you want to fucking marry me next week, like
I'm
no,
gonna decline this.
that they want money.
I doubt it. Okay, so
Try
what,
being in a band.
what happened to getting to know someone and making steady progress towards a common goal? All right, this is so far reasonable. Also, apparently, it's creepy if you want to pick a girl up for a date these days. It's desperate if you buy a girl flowers. It's overbearing if you ask them to text you when they get home safe, which is like crazy. Like you just literally want them to.
Dude, I do that with
You see.
one of the comments on there is Sean Dormady.
So this isn't a poor me post or anything. I'm completely happy and fine. I'm glad you added that. But to be honest, and pardon my language, but fuck dating.
Yep.
And 587 reactions.
Is it that many now?
Yeah.
Damn.
And 9 million
That's a pretty
comments.
fucking hopping post on Facebook right there,
Dude,
man.
I honestly
real.
like
It's
I put that
viral.
up. I put that up and like I know that that's a post that a lot of people will probably connect with.
Yeah.
Like, so I'd be lying if I said that I didn't know that would probably do well. Do well is like a couple hundred, not fucking 500 and
Do well for me is like 19. And 20.
So
Thanks, guys.
like that showed
Love
up.
you.
Like I put that up there, and then it showed up, and I was like, and I had a couple people hit me up and be like privately and go, well, what do you mean by that? And I was like, well, there's just a couple of times where I've had like, I got out of a relationship about 2.5 years ago. April was 2 years. Very fucking hard for me.
Right.
It was a big life change for me. The people
Getting
who,
out of it.
Yeah, the people who know me best know that was a life-changing moment for me. I got everything I wanted, but it was everything that I didn't need. It was everything I wanted. It was everything I didn't need. And it was amazing, but it was terrible at the same time. And I'm still
ending or
the ending and the relationship itself. Like I
okay.
still like she might listen to this. I love her to death. I'm not gonna say her name. She knows who she is. I love her to death. She's one of my
you're not
favorite-
talking
she's-
shit about her.
No,
You're just talking
she's one of
about
my
the
favorite people
relationship.
on the planet. Like I still to this day talk to her every day. And when I hopefully someday am happily married with kids and the whole dream sequence, everything, when I eventually have that, I will still be just as close with her because my future person, whoever that is, will understand that this other person might need me still.
Right.
And it's not inappropriate. It's like I would if you and I were that close, or if you and I were
Right.
that close, I would be there if you fucking need it.
Yeah.
Well, so after the relationship, you became
So yeah, after
hard
the
and fast
relationship,
friends.
we didn't talk for a year. It was bad. It was a burn hard, burn quick kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've never experienced love like that in my life. It was, for a lack of better term, magical. It was everything I hoped and dreamed. But everything I hoped and dreamed also came crashing down harder than I've ever nightmared.
What?
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
Anyways, go
We'll
ahead.
find out.
What did you do up there?
Nothing.
Lance, you should probably go check on that. I feel like it's drunk Jason.
I will.
I went potty and came back downstairs.
Oh, go
There's a
potty,
potty
down here.
Oh, should I potty up there?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Anyways, so getting back to that, since then, she's had a couple relationships since then.
Sorry,
I haven't even been on. I've been on 3 dates in 2.5 years. I just immediately know. Like I meet someone and instantly I know if it's gonna work or not. And
Right.
most of the time, if I think it's gonna work, it doesn't. So it's kind of a bad ratio of like.
Is that from your like maybe distaste for the idea of that happening again, or is it because of the person?
It's a little bit of both. Partially, I've just in the however many years I've been pursuing a partnership, have understood what I want collectively with what I need, and then put those together. Because sometimes what I need is not what I want, and I still go for what I want versus what I need, and then I get what I want, and then I understand that I don't want it anymore when I understand that I need something different.
That's weird. I have to go through that. It's kind of like, how do you know? Yeah,
It's super hard.
There was,
Like, you've
before I met
gotta
my wife.
go-
There was like years where I didn't want to be with anyone either.
Yeah,
like 7 years about where it was like, but then if I hadn't had the 7 years, I wouldn't have known exactly what I wanted.
Yes, and that's the thing with me
So,
and my
and
the
been
la-
with some shitty
yes,
people
and
in the
me and the
interim.
last relationship I was in, it was literally everything I had. For the last, so I'm 33. I think we were together when I was like 29 to 30, something like that. And I thought that I got. I mean, we were party friends. That fell in love.
Yeah.
And
You and Blaine?
no, me and you.
Oh, good.
In all reality, me and my ex. And it was everything I hoped and dreamed. And it was amazing, but it was fucking terrible. And not in
brutal.
not in a negative towards her kind of way. It was just, it just didn't work. And
That's
it
tough.
changed my scope. It changed my scope of what I wanted. But like I had, when I was 24, 25, I had a girlfriend at the same time that I thought was everything I hoped and wanted and dreamed. And I chased her for years before we got together. And it was fucking terrible. And actually, what's funny is that's the one I'm talking about now, which was like 3-4 girlfriends. This is like 10 years ago. That's why Black Days Town broke up.
That's another story.
She married my singer.
Oh God, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Andy?
I hope he's listening.
Andy?
We will never do another reunion show with him again.
Hey-oh.
Wow.
Oh, you won't reply to my text, so I can say that. Fuck off.
Bravo.
There's some, yeah, you can say fuck off to people on the show. I love it.
I guarantee you he's not listening, but I kind of
It's-
hope he does, because either way, go
Eat it.
fuck yourself. I won't say names, but they know who they are, and the people who connected know who they are. So, go fuck yourself.
When,
what
okay,
what
so
about what about the relationships you have with me and Blaine in the band? Is that not enough for you?
Should we talk about the emoji?
We should.
Can you guys? Okay, we need to pull this emoji up and like show it on the screen
Can we?
because we have an emoji that
we
is.
can't do it. Well, we could like put up a phone. or
Okay,
something.
let's put it on your phone and put it up to it
Okay.
and make sure it looks good. So, do you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay, the gay couple with a boy.
Excuse me.
There's an emoji of a gay man and a man with a boy child. And it
I'm
looks
gonna
like
send this-
it looks like two tall men with a short man in front of them.
I'm gonna send this.
It's just me and Evan with Blaine in front of us.
I'm gonna. It's like we talked about. It's how they filmed The Hobbit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send this to Eric Zeckman. I'm gonna literally
I don't
send
know
it
if
to
I know
Eric
him.
Zeckman. The whole aspect. Okay, I'm finding it. I'm finding it. You guys talk.
Okay.
Lance.
What?
I had another popular. I had a popular post about movies versus movies, and I think later in a couple minutes we should get into that.
Yeah.
But I just want to bring that up.
What movies?
But
versus
what about you
movies?
on relationships?
Yeah,
You just
Evan,
like-
give me some relationship shit. I literally just divulged the last 5 years of my life.
Good job.
You just threw it out on the table.
That's fine.
Just like my dick.
The world knows now. Kyle.
Did you just do like? Did you just say my dick and use your pinky to hit the table?
Yep. See, mine sounded like this. Yours sounds like this.
I don't know. What do you guys want
I'm
to know?
having, God, why are there so many fucking emojis?
Are you talking about movies
Well,
versus
what do you-
movies?
No. I'm asking him, like, what do you think of that post? What are you doing?
Evan, you know the post I put up a couple, 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, about relationship. What did you think of
What do
that?
you think
Like,
of it?
what was your whole
What do you think of it?
take on it?
Mm,
Did you agree, disagree? Okay, I'm not finding the people. God damn it.
I read it, but I don't remember it.
Like the
Oh.
link?
It was like kind of like
Reddit?
fuck dating post. How it.
well, you know what?
People are a pain in
think-
the ass.
Yeah, yeah.
Evan deals with me. He doesn't have to read my shit.
I feel like dating has changed in a large way in the last couple of years. Like,
Don't do it.
no, I wouldn't say don't do it.
would.
I'd say understand how it works now before you get into
Weird.
it, because it's so different than it used to be. Because like dating has changed so much.
No, I'm good. I actually have a half a beer here.
Did you say Adam or Evan?
Do you want one?
That's,
Do you want a cheap beer?
can you get me my Blue Moon? It's in the fridge. Thank you, Kyle. You're beautiful,
I can't find the gay couple.
dude. Okay,
Oh, I might have found
one thing at a time. Yeah, it's in the family tree. Thank you.
Boring.
this one. Oh, that's a little.
So okay, I feel like with dating apps now that dating apps are like accepted, people use them.
Dude, they were fun when they started, and now they're just annoying.
I feel like knowing how, because like everyone who dates now has some level of dishonesty at the start, and you have to accept that. And I feel like
I feel like you have to understand why. Let me see it. Is it
well,
right
the
one?
why is the new way of
Yes,
of-
that's it.
I'm
The one
sending
in
it
the,
to Zekman.
that
Go
is-
on. The
that
why
is the emoji. That is the emoji.
that is the Eaon emoji. Like
yes, it is. That is our band, literally.
That's pretty good.
Blaine's literally in a pizza right now, going, "Fuck you guys, fuck you, fuck you. I'm not that short. Fuck you."
Yeah.
So my
Basically.
Hobbit
And
jokes
we're going, "Yeah, you are."
So my Hobbit jokes aren't going over well. is
No,
what
no,
you're
no.
saying.
They're accurate though.
No, 2/3 of the band thinks they're hilarious. It's okay.
Does he have extremely
We have a
hairy?
majority rules.
I got the
Majority
tops of
rules.
His feet really hairy.
Hey, okay, hold on. Do you guys know the forest scene in the Lord of the Rings, the first one,
Run,
Fellowship of the Ring,
Forrest, run.
where Frodo is standing
that
in the middle
movie.
of the forest, and it looks like it kind of like
fish
collapses in, kind of thing,
lens thing?
where the
Yeah.
ring wraith first shows up. That's literally Blaine. Anytime we ever start making short jokes, Like he's just like realizing that shit's about to go down, and his whole world is like collapsing.
The detail that you just pronounced literally tells people how much of a goddamn nerd you are.
I know.
Trust me, it's okay. I'm the same way. But you were very
Lord of the Rings
you
is
were
the
very
shit.
like when this and this and this and this and this happens.
I'm a
and
nerd.
that's like 2 seconds of the movie. And you said
Yeah.
like 8 seconds of description for 2
It
seconds
literally is
of the movie.
2 seconds of the movie.
Like
Yeah.
Give you 2
that's one of the
seconds.
things I love about Evan. Is Evan is kind of
Can we
just
talk
like
about the things that
he's a
everyone loves
real
about me?
person.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the things I love about
Yeah,
Evan.
great.
One is his hi-hat work.
Yeah, okay. I like
One
that.
is the fact that he knows how to use a fucking metronome.
Yeah, that's true.
Hashtag Burke doesn't. He's gonna listen to this and be like, "Fuck you,"
Ouch.
and Andy is gonna text me and be like,
Dude.
"I love you." And the fact that you're a nerd, like a nerd,
And a Jew.
Andy's got a bigger dick than I do.
We don't know that.
Not many people I know can say that.
Kyle, we haven't played swords yet.
Is it
We
just
will.
longer because you have your foreskin?
No.
Now,
I'm circumcised,
do you
bro.
consider bigger? Now, there's several.
girth?
There's different dimensions.
There's
to
girth
big.
and then there's length. Yeah,
There's girth and length, and then there's just overall size.
right.
And
Which is
then-
both.
And there's also what's the word I'm looking for? There's
I'm a girl.
intimidation
I'm a grower.
factor.
Yeah, where it's just like a baby's arm hanging there.
A baby's arm. I was gonna say a mid-level teen.
Yeah.
Can we talk about teens and our penises? I don't think we should.
I hope my mom has stopped listening at this point.
We just got flagged.
Kyle, you got me at intimidation factor.
Intimidation factor. Like just walk up on something like
Oh my
show
god.
the shit in your face.
You right, buddy?
No.
Call him. Call him.
Oh, I can do a super good impression of that, by the way.
Technology. Bubba says technology ruins relationships.
Dude. Yeah.
Probably right.
Crying right now.
How many relationships y'all been where like you guys
I had
were
one
they, no, hold on.
relationship that ended
Kyle.
because of that.
No. How many relationships have y'all been in where the girl was like, "Did you really like that post on
Square,
Facebook?"
Circle.
Hey,
Got it. I got it.
Kyle.
Go
Y'all.
ahead. Sorry.
Y'all.
I hope that was on camera.
How many? No, it wasn't. How many girlfriends have y'all had in the last 5 years where she said something like, "You really like that on Facebook," and like had a beef with it? How often does that happen,
No, not me.
Kyle?
The old lady didn't do Facebook.
Not-
I think you need to be more specific.
Like, comment, anything you do on social media
Oh,
being
you
an
like
issue.
you like that girl's post?
Yeah, exactly. How often does that happen, Kyle?
Okay, like
Yeah.
jealousy, like
Yeah, for real.
Not a whole lot, because I'm really good at prefacing. Like, I think a big reason why I'm usually single is because I preface so well. Where I go,
You're
if
also
this is gonna
dating me,
happen,
you fuck.
I'm
So
also
there's that.
dating the biggest dick
You
in the
said
room
bound-
right
you
now.
you set a tone in the beginning.
I set the tone, and like anytime I meet a girl and I start talking to her, I go, I'm this, and this. Like I lay it all out. And I go, I don't want to get dumped because of these things. So I'm going to tell you these things right away. So don't start dating me if you don't like these things. I'm fucking active on social media. I'm active on social media. I
have
talk
to
to I like you go to a show. If I have a girlfriend or a girl I'm dating or something, and we go to a show, you're the last of my priorities. I'm sorry, you just are. The fact that I brought you, my friends will want to hang out with you more than I will. They will go, oh my god, Kyle brought someone like he clearly cares about. They will embrace you. They will talk to you. I will look at you from across the room the entire time. I will know you're there. I'll try to be romantic. I'll try to do whatever. But that's the last thing in my mind. My thing is the networking and the just interaction with people. Like half the time when I actually do go
it's
out,
like being at work almost, only more fun.
yeah, it's like if I bring you out to a show, this isn't you and I gonna get drunk and then make fools of ourselves and go home and not see those people again. No, this is you're coming with me, and you got to put the same facade on I am right now. You got to be just as cool with everybody else that I am right now. But you also have to deal with the fact that I don't give a shit that you're here with me.
Well, you do.
I do, but I don't. Like, I do.
I mean, when you say you don't give a shit,
You're
that's really,
happier in the relationship, but at the time you're busy doing something else, and
I can't wait to get home and be in a quiet place with you after.
Right.
But I can't do that until I do this. And this you need to deal with. If I'm with a person, like if I'm dating someone and we go to a Cold Kingdom show, I guarantee you I will see them less than 75% of the people at that venue. Just because they mean that much to me, where they should be able to understand that I'm not there for them. I'm there for everybody else. I want all of those people at that Cold Kingdom show, or that Emergent show, or that After the Burial show, or that Thrice show, or that whatever show. I want every one of those people to come to my show, the next one I have. And I want to meet them, and I want them to love me. And I'm not going to fake it to like, oh, love me, and then I'm never going to remember you again. I want to actually make real connections with people. I love meeting new people and actually knowing new people. Not just meeting new people. Knowing new people and having a relationship.
You are the PR of your band.
I've been the PR of any band I've been in for years, and sometimes that doesn't go over well, and sometimes it goes over really well.
Right.
It's kind of tough sometimes, and it's kind of super easy sometimes. I used to be in a
And
band.
I wouldn't say you weren't either. I'm just saying he's really
No, no,
Actually,
yeah,
what's-
yeah, for
about
sure.
it.
Actually,
so
what's really cool
Well,
about
I didn't take a second to disagree with that at all.
what's really fun about being in a band with Evan is
Oh God, here we go.
we were talking
What are
about this
you worried
earlier.
about?
Remember, we were talking about this
know.
earlier. It's like Blaine is the artist in the band.
Yeah.
Blaine is the fucking artist in the band. But what's cool about Blaine is Blaine actually makes effort towards being the personality that reaches
It's
out
helpful.
in
You
the
need
band.
that.
Like I'm the guy who likes. I'm a bass player.
I think
No one-
he's
no one
getting
fucking
better
cares.
at it. I mean,
He's getting. Much
there was a
better at it.
time where it was a different beast.
I'm gonna tell
Well,
us.
you don't have any problem.
I'm gonna
going
tell a
out and
story
talking to
with-
everybody either.
I've been around Blaine for
Like,
many years.
I love Blaine.
Yeah.
I love that little bastard.
Little-
I'm gonna tell.
He
a
would
story.
give you a smooch, but he'd have to get on a high chair
I'm
first.
going to tell a story right now that is very
Step stool.
specific with no names. That has to do 100% with what we're talking about.
Blame.
Nope, it's not Blaine. So I was in a band a while ago, and me and one other person. And honestly, if any of you three understand what it is, don't say it. 'Cause
Okay.
It's
All
out
right.
of respect. I was in a band for a while with 3 other people. And I was, me and one other person were just the personality. We go to the bar, we talk to people, we meet people. The reason why we would bring 300 people to a show is because me and this other person in the band, 2 of the 4 people, would meet people and talk to people and be friends with people. And they would come to our shows, and then they would see the music. And the music would wrap them in. But we're the ones who got them there to wrap them in the first place.
Right.
And the band that I was in at the time, the guy who was in the band, one of the guys in the band with us, who was he was like the main writer. It was like, I don't need you guys. You guys just do that because you like the attention. Blah blah blah. And don't get me wrong.
Is he saying there's no correlation between
Yes,
the work?
yes.
Not work you're putting in, but the things you're doing.
The
to meet
fact
and
that
know
these
people. Yeah.
the fact that this many people showed up has nothing to do with
It's
me and this
all
other
the-
person's effort
It's all the
to
music.
get people there. The music got them there. And I looked at him and I was like, so if we stopped right now, you think this many people would come? And he's like, fuck yeah, the music should speak for itself. And don't get me wrong,
It's kind of a
I
naive way to look
understand
at it
his
on
I
his-
understand his thought process, because if this was fucking 1992, yeah, the fucking music should speak for itself. It should be what brings you here. But we're in 2000 at the time, 2013, 2008, 2008,
It's a different.
2007,
It's a,
2007.
it's a different beast now.
2007.
It's everything's different. I feel old.
And but
I'm
what's
40
funny
now,
is
by the way.
that all happened, whatever, and then that band broke up, and then we got in other bands, and then this person who was a little
has zero.
negative about our interaction with other people got in a new band, and he thought that the music should just speak for itself. And at one point, he goes, "This all happened. This is years after."
And that
He goes-
band
he
was
goes,
the Cranberries.
He goes, I am sorry that I ever made you feel bad about pushing your personality and us and just the livelihood of what you
So he
have.
was-
to
Till
other
he
people.
realized
and he
at
goes,
the end that
because
it was
because people stopped
at the end of his life because he's dead now.
Well, he's not dead now.
You're talking about Jim
still
Morrison.
one of
You're
my
talking
best.
about Jim
He's
Morrison,
still
right?
one of my best friends.
Okay,
so,
okay.
and he at one point he said, "I'm sorry, I ever did that.
I know who you're talking about.
I wish I still had that."
Well, it's awesome that he
And
thought about
and
it.
acknowledged
what's,
it, yeah.
what's- yes, and what's tough is like I wish I could still do that for that person. I just can't anymore because I've moved on. And it's just the timing and the place and the whatever.
Yeah, you guys are both in different projects.
Although speaking of whatever I'm talking about is going to come back soon. We have we're gonna get on other topics and then later I'm gonna bring this up that we have another thing.
I know what you're
coming up,
talking
so,
about.
Yeah.
I have
But it was really cool to have that one person who kind of just beat me down a little bit turn around and go, I'm sorry.
Well, that's good for
I'm
them.
glad you do that.
and for them
And
as
I love,
a person is
but that's one of my favorite things to do.
says something good
is
about
to
them.
meet people and be like, I'm not trying to push me on you, but I want to give you a knowledge of what I am, and if you like that, reciprocate.
You're like, I want to be inside of you.
I'm not going to look at you. Are you talking about me and you? I'm not going to ever.
I don't know if I
push
can
my-
handle 6
I'm not
inches.
ever going
Oh, that's a good one. I'm gonna run with that. I'm sorry, I'm stealing it.
It gets better with time.
Yeah. Oh, it's you
Couple
can
more
do
drinks.
less obvious ones, more like kind of
Yeah.
off the cuff. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So you mentioned another subject, and I'm not
that
telling you.
subject?
Okay. So I had a much less popular post, but I did get
How many?
100 comments on it, and it was make me choose between 2 movies, and that's all I posted.
All right. What movies?
And then I got some good. So I want to just
I'll do
maybe
it.
do 5 or 20 of these. I don't know.
Okay.
But I want to. So the first comment is Ernest, Scared, Stupid, and The Usual Suspects. So
anything
obviously-
Ernest. Anything
yeah.
Ernest. Always. Ernest goes.
No, but
I'm
there's
gonna know like 0% of the movies mentioned.
no. Immediately there's Rambo or Rocky, and I forced myself
Rocky.
to answer every
Rocky.
single one.
Rocky.
I was like, I'm not going to be the guy who doesn't pick one. Of
I'll
the
go Rocky.
choices. Oh, I want Rocky for sure.
I'll go Rocky.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you think?
Rambo's cool. It's just a little too raw for me.
It's it's not.
Compared to Rocky. Not
Rocky's almost more believable.
He's fucking 5'2". It's
Right.
like Blaine being a fucking.
Could you imagine?
Blaine's never coming on here now.
Hey, real quick, can we talk about the fact that
Dude, when Blaine and
Rocky-
me come on
Hey,
this, he's gonna
can we
be
talk about the fact that the Rocky movies were only as good as they are because Sylvester Stallone believed in himself as much as he did? Do you guys know that story?
Well, he was basically Rocky of the making of the
So-
movie.
Yeah.
So here's the. Do you guys know the
Like,
story?
there's a
about
real
Rocky?
parallel there.
So Sylvester Stallone wrote Rocky. He was broke. He lost his apartment.
Yeah.
He had literally him and his dog. He was broke,
I can relate.
homeless, laying on the fucking streets of LA. And someone actually bought his dog from him because he was so broke. Where he'll say it was the lowest I've been. I felt so bad. I sold my dog that I love. That's how broke I was. But that's how much I believed in myself that I did not sell this movie script because everybody he tried to talk about Rocky to, they were like, well, we need someone taller. We need someone this. We need someone that. And he goes, no, I wrote this movie for me. I'm the fucking star actor of it. And like 4, 5,
Fucking
6
genius.
people fucking turned him down. And he got so low that he sold his dog, which eventually he bought back after he made a fucking ton of money.
That's true.
That is how Sylvester Stallone got big, is he believed in himself so much that he wrote this movie that he was going to star in, and 4 or 5 of the major fucking movie companies said, no, we need like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
But
we
they
need this
wanted
guy.
it too. So
They
maybe
wanted
that's how
it.
he knew.
Yes, they wanted it,
that it
but they
was that
didn't want
good.
him. And then he said, no, it's going to be me. Like the
Yeah.
only way I'm going to sign
It's
this off
gonna
is
be
if
me.
I'm the... I love NSYNC.
I'm an NSYNC guy.
Oh, you don't even want to know.
I'm
But
definitely an NSYNC
so
guy.
that was that's
Fuck
I love
Backstreet Boys.
Sylvester Stallone because he literally got to the point where he did porn actually. Do you know that?
No
No,
way.
Sylvester Stallone.
Is that-
He did porn.
he did
He
porn.
was so low. He
That's
got
like
porn.
half your saved videos, Kyle.
He's got a.
Stallone porn.
on the gay hack.
I mean,
Stallone.
he made that money back. He put some of that
Oh,
back
God,
into
yeah.
his face.
Yeah.
So
I'd put it in his face.
All right. Airplane or Caddyshack?
Airplane.
Nice.
Caddyshack.
Wait. I
Fuck
heard.
yeah, Caddyshack.
No, Caddyshack.
I went Caddyshack.
What the fuck, Kyle?
Yeah, Caddyshack.
Nah.
Caddyshack is one of the greatest movies
Fucking
ever.
awesome.
Airplane is great. It doesn't hold up as well as Caddyshack.
Airplane is nothing compared to Caddyshack.
I picked Airplane is basically perfect.
I disagree
for
because
its
I've never
movie.
seen Caddyshack.
Oh
so.
my
Caddyshack-
god!
First off,
I got the
Bill and
DVD. You
Chevy.
can have
First
it,
off,
borrow it.
I'm a Ghostbusters guy, and then tie the knots to Caddyshack.
Just the scene in the
First,
Bill
like,
Murray.
where Bill Murray
Harold
lives.
Ramis.
Harold
It was one of the
Ramis.
first.
He was a
actual-
writer.
It was one of the
He's
first
awesome.
movies he directed. Was Caddyshack.
Well, he was part of National
Watch-
Lampoon, the writing. Have you seen them?
You watched that documentary?
Yeah. Well, the movie documentary.
The documentary about the National Lampoons
Yes.
and like all that. Oh,
I want to see it.
It's so
it's
good.
on Netflix, isn't it?
it is. It was.
When they have
So it's-
actors playing the
Dude, it was so. That's such a good. Fucking,
Bill Murray is.
Yeah.
yeah.
What
he's
was the one with Harold and him in the army or whatever?
Ghostbusters?
No, the army one.
Stripes.
Stripes.
So good.
Yes.
Spies Like Us.
That was Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, that was two different. It
And
was,
I have a little bit of beef with Dan Aykroyd
why? Because he's seen UFOs.
Oh,
He's a
let's
big
not
UFO
even,
believer.
Let's not
No.
even talk about X.
He's a big
right
he's a big UFO believer.
Who is?
Dan
Let's
Aykroyd.
not even-
you'll get.
Oh, yeah.
What I'm talking about.
So is Tom DeLonge of Blink-182.
Oh, he's nuts.
I think he's
Yeah.
just trying to sell something.
He's just trying to
Tom?
sell a product.
I think
Yeah.
he's actually smart.
He is. I think he's
I think
using UFOs.
Did you
I
watch
think-
him on Joe
no.
Rogan?
I honestly.
Did you guys watch him on
I
Joe
didn't,
Rogan?
but I honestly think Tom is in good faith. He believes in aliens. Like
I
he
stopped-
has for like a decade or more.
Yeah.
Why are you cupping the mic? It's like you're big. It's like a big cock you got in front of your
Yeah.
face right now. He doesn't hide away.
I miss you,
Now I have a
Kyle.
boner.
I miss you.
more movies.
Oh, okay.
More
Okay.
movies.
Okay.
Fine, I won't cup the mic.
Cup the
Goonies.
balls.
Goonies or Beetlejuice?
Never seen Goonies.
I
know.
Let's
Dude,
put it on your-
Beetlejuice for
put it
sure.
on your list.
Dude, Beetlejuice has that like MySpace hot chick aesthetic.
Lance is just
every like semi goth girl is like, I love Beetlejuice.
Lance
That's
is
where
literally
it's
like,
at.
how are
For
you
real.
on my podcast?
Oh, my God.
How are you on my podcast?
You need to
haven't
go.
seen
Oh,
it.
You need to go. Okay,
It was Goonies
You need
for
to go
me,
watch.
but I know what
Goonies,
you're
and you
saying.
need to go watch fucking Caddyshack. That's all I got.
All right,
Yes.
I'll watch Caddyshack.
Beetlejuice is
pissed
amazing.
right now.
Have
He's
you seen
pissed
the?
off at
Have
you
you
guys.
seen
I'm the ghost of the most
Have you
babe.
seen the fan made trailer for Beetlejuice 2?
Mm-mm.
Some fan made a trailer for Beetlejuice 2, like what could be. It's amazing. I'm
I
gonna
just
send it to
want
you guys.
Fuck Beetlejuice.
I'll
too.
put it
I
in the
want them to
links.
make-
I'll put it in the comments to the podcast so people can see it if
Yeah.
they want. It's a fan made thing. It's a not true thing. They take clips from other videos with like Alec Baldwin, which is maybe one of the best actors ever.
He was in that.
Yeah, he was young.
Mm-hmm. He was a puppy.
And Winona Ryder before she stole a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And then got big again with Stranger Things, which is
Yeah,
amazing.
Stranger Things brought her career
She
back.
did a really
Can we
good
talk
job.
about like newer TV shows?
Yeah, we can talk about whatever you want.
What constitutes as newer? I watched Stranger Things for the first time.
2010
a week
Dumb
ago.
and Dumber or Tommy Boy, and then we'll switch to TV.
Tommy Boy.
Okay.
Dumb and Dumber.
Do you know that
Wait, no, sorry, Tommy Boy. Gotta do Tommy Boy.
This
I gotta
was
respect
Are
the
you a Dumb and
Chris
Dumber guy?
Farley.
I'm a
This
dumb
is
and
the
dumber.
toughest one,
That's
and I
okay.
went Tommy Boy too. But
Well, but here's the
it's
thing.
so hard to
You
not.
can go Dumb and Dumber or Tommy Boy or Black Sheep because Black Sheep and Tommy Boy are the same fucking movies.
Black
Yeah.
Sheep isn't as good,
Tommy
except for the
Boy's better.
shooting, smoking.
Speaking of
drinking,
Black
smoking
Sheep,
shit.
Or the
I
deer
love
in the back
pizza.
of the fucking car.
or the best joke in any movie ever. It's me off.
Me off.
And then the cop's standing right there, and he turns around. And he's like, like this fucking never happened. That's almost as good as the M&Ms in the fucking radiator or in the vents.
Like, Luke, I am your father.
What'd you do? Yeah, that movie's good. Okay.
That's the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
La 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 Luke. La 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 la.
All right. Stranger Things is a new show.
Is that considered new?
Have you guys seen The OA?
I was so disappointed that it was only 2
Ozark
seasons.
is another one.
Ozark. is
Ozark was
so-
good.
You know what I love
It's
about
phenomenal.
you know what I love about Ozark is the fact that Jason Bateman is stone fucking cold.
Yeah.
the entire show. It is Breaking Bad.
Well, he has that moment in the beginning with the
he loses his shit.
He
The
loses
first
his shit.
episode.
Yeah.
I
Because
just started
he's-
Breaking Bad,
Yep.
Cal.
But after that, he's just like, you know what? I'm fucking in it. Let's just do it.
Yep.
Where he goes.
And then he prevails. That's
Yeah.
the best part.
But the thing is, like,
Spoiler alert.
and then he meets these like Mexican cartel dudes, and then he meets these like hood rat fucking white, like, yeah, we farm
Wow, white. Huh?
people.
Wait, what happened in Hood Rat? But white? Is that what you said?
I said white, huh? I got it.
Growthy. I swear to God, he's only listening to hear how many times I bring him up and make racist comments.
Why's it got to be a black microphone?
Because it's big.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say big. I'd say thick, though.
It's not. It's like 3 inches.
Yeah, just a
I mean, this is like
stubby
a,
girth. Stubby girth. Just a little tree trunk.
Yeah, for real.
It'd be tough to jam. You got to be real hard to jam it.
You know what the difference between jelly and jam is?
I'm not gonna jelly my dick into your
I
asshole.
can't jelly
later.
my dick in my ass.
Ugh.
It's the same. It's the same as the difference between a lamb, a ram, and a goat.
What's the difference between a ram and a goat?
I'm not gonna goat my dick into your asshole later. What's the difference between?
Here we go.
What's the
Let's
difference?
do it.
Between
I got some bad baby jokes.
What's the difference between a boner and a yacht?
I don't know, yacht.
I don't have a giant yacht in my pants right now.
What's the difference?
You have to
between
add giant. on
What's the
that
difference between a pile of dead babies and a Corvette?
one. I don't have a I don't have a Corvette in my garage. Right
Yep. What's the difference? How do you get a baby in a bucket?
now. Oh, we can't do it. Okay. Well, how?
Blender. How do you get it out? Nachos.
God. What's the
No
hard-
more dead baby jokes.
What's the hardest part of a vegetable?
My dick.
The wheelchair.
No, it's what's
How do you stop a baby from
I'm being
crawling in
pummeled
circles?
right now with you, like
You
bad
nail its other
jokes.
hand to the floor.
Yeah, these are like high school shit you'd say just to,
Yeah.
but it's okay.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Hey, what's the difference
People
between
are
a
just,
pile
like,
of
falling
bowling
off.
balls and a pile of dead babies?
You can't.
You can't move
You
the
can't
pile
clean
of
them
bowling
with a
balls with a
pitchfork.
pitchfork. All right, we're done.
Fuck.
I hope to God my mom has stopped watching at
We're
this point.
deleting that. No, we're not.
Edited.
Yeah, yeah.
Matt Stone up in the house.
The alarm.
Okay, now I have to do it, Lance. You're gonna hate it.
What?
What are we bringing up? I kind of want to do this like once a week.
It's fun, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, horror.
This is 10 hours long.
Oh no.
Volume all the way up.
All the way
folks.
up.
There's this, and then oh shit.
Are you gonna play it, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm
fart
gonna
around?
play it, but I wanted to play. I wanted to get them both together, but we'll just do this one. There's the regular one, and then there's the sad air horn.
Sad air.
This is cheating.
Oh
They have piano
my
in
God.
the background.
True.
Yeah, that's how we should not have piano in our songs.
No, I disagree.
I actually disagree too.
Piano is dude. Piano is the cheating of good songwriting.
So is this the stuff you throw on when you go to bed, Adam?
No.
10 hours.
No, that's when I beat off.
No, dude, yeah, that's what's played after he beats off. Meow, meow.
I cried.
Do you stroke with the
No one can stroke
That's the
that.
downstroke.
I feel like this video is what plays after anyone makes a YouTube comment on anything.
Right.
Beats in the house. Raw beats, dog.
I know about some raw beats.
Raw beats.
Is that
Raw-
when,
dude,
is that when
raw-
you don't wear a condom and you punch her in the face?
No, dude. Raw beats is what you
That
eat
was so
when
bad.
you want nutrition.
I'm sorry to anybody who just
Red.
listened.
It makes your lips red.
Dude,
Raw beats.
dude. No.
Raw
You
beats
don't
make
wear
your
a
lips
Hold
condom
red.
on,
and you punch
guys.
her in the
This
face.
is important. Raw beets is one of the best things you can physically eat.
Is it?
Yep.
Thank you, Dwight.
Is that why you're so fucking skinny?
I love.
No.
I love
That's my metabolism.
beets, but they had to be.
I
Are
eat
they
shitty,
squishy?
Kyle.
Are they squishy when they're raw?
No, they're really hard actually.
Okay, then I don't like them raw.
You have to
I like
you have to
'em-
cook
you
them
like
and
cooked
then they're
ones.
soft.
You like them hard?
I like them soft.
You like them hard?
I like them soft like jelly.
Softer better. Yeah.
Soft like jelly.
Jelly,
But
no
even
jam.
even after
Yeah.
even after
It's
they're
more
cooked,
fun.
they're
You
still
like
one of the
being-
better things you can physically eat.
You
They're-
like a bean
Sounds like
jelly,
we have a
dude?
beet fan here.
Why are they so good for you?
I'm a
then?
huge fan of beets.
Yeah,
Beets. Okay, fun fact.
Beats by Dre.
Yeah. Fun fact, beets are one of the I think they're the number one most under-farmed thing ever. Like they're
But they don't taste good. That's part of the problem.
that's why they're under-farmed. That's why their nutritional
So they
value
should just
is so
mix
much
beets
higher.
in with other stuff, and then they would
Like
probably sell
goldfish
more.
or M&Ms.
Like coconut water.
Yeah. Coconut water and beets. The new Kickstart flavor,
Yeah,
guys.
that's a big
The
fad
new
now. So
Kickstart
drinking
Can we
flavor.
talk about LaCroix?
LaCroix.
so good.
Can you not make fun of me for
Wait,
my
wait,
obsession with
wait.
carbonated water?
Hold on. Lance.
So
do
you're
you
over
like
the sugar
LaCroix?
in the soda, right?
I
Can we
replaced
talk about-
soda with
Wait,
carbonated water.
we're having
It's good
10
choice.
conversations at once. What
Yeah, that's
now?
true.
Can we talk about the amazing jokes that are LaCroix memes?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know LaCroix memes?
No.
LaCroix is like someone. Oh, what is it? Oh, I gotta.
Is that like
LaCroix is like the Drake of drinks. Like Drake,
LaCroix memes? Dude, these are the
rapper.
best. Oh, first off, I hate LaCroix. So I'm gonna
Why?
tell you that right now.
Fuck you.
Because of all these jokes.
Well, you followed the sheep.
LaCroix is
Path.
like drinking Sprite with a condom.
Oh,
Become a better you.
that's pretty good.
Dude, there's way better. That's not even that good.
That's good though.
LaCroix tastes like the only soft drink they'd allow in a dystopian future where no one is allowed to have emotions.
Okay, we're not going to get into the Trump thing, okay? But
Can we talk about Trump? I wanna
no,
talk about
we're
Trump.
not doing it.
Here's
There's
Lance.
We don't do that
Lance.
anymore.
That's fair.
LaCroix tastes like
disgusting.
someone
I
ate a
can't do
fruit
it.
salad, then burped into your water bottle.
So there's there's a meme of Trump, and he's got, instead of a MAGA hat on, he's got, it says, "I am a diarrhea person, and me and my supporters drink coconut LaCroix." It's that bad.
Yeah, we're not going to get into politics.
No, we're not.
I want to
It's
get into
because there's so
politics.
much out there already. Like they could go to CNN or
Dude,
Fox News.
dude,
or whatever.
The politics nowadays has become a
It's not that
fucking.
we're afraid.
It's become clickbait. It's not fucking. That we literally have a president who, no matter what you think or believe or
We're not
follow
doing it.
We're
or whatever.
thoroughly into Trump right now.
No, but the thing about our fucking president right now is that we have a president that is a fucking TV show. CNN and Fox
TV
News and
show.
everybody, they have the highest ratings they've ever had in their lives because of what we have right now.
That's not a good thing.
That's not a good thing. Our president needs to be someone who just lays low and does what should be All right,
Okay,
we're done.
we get it.
I'm sorry.
The president
I'm
needs
still
to
looking at
share
memes.
Eon Fan the Flame
And
on
this-
his Twitter.
Yeah, you should.
This reminds
Yeah,
me of
he
Michael Grothy.
It's because he's white.
They got a picture of Michael
The
Gross.
whitest person
And
I
then
know.
they superimpose
is
a
Michael
LaCroix
Grothy.
grapefruit, and it says
He's a white
Michael
black boy.
Disgusting. Michael Gross.
I don't
Michael
know if he
Disgusting.
said this on here, but he has the best comment ever about
Such a
being
good one.
adopted.
What?
It's the best
Grothy
thing
is?
ever. He
Grothy?
goes, yep, he'll appreciate that I said this. This is one of my favorite things
Sure.
about him. He goes,
That he's
dude,
adopted?
yeah. He goes, dude, I could have been dead from the fucking dirty water in Africa. Instead, I got some rich white people to fucking adopt me. Yeah.
Is he from straight from Africa?
Oh, he's born in fucking.
seriously?
Yeah.
What part of the? What
This
part of
is
Africa?
it'd be the most racist show ever. if
We're
we
in
were, like,
America.
straight off the boat.
Africa's Africa. It doesn't matter where we
All
say.
right, fair enough.
There's a lot of Africa though.
That is honestly, I'm going to tell you guys this. My
He
relationship
never
with
told me that.
my
actually.
relationship with Grothy is very, very deep, like 6 inches.
So deep, put his ass to sleep.
I wasn't
Ayo.
even surprised
I
by
spelled
that
that
last
wrong.
part of that comment.
Him and I make an effort to make sure that we either hang out or have a phone conversation every weekend. Him and I, like, if we don't, every weekend, him and I, like, I'll be at Blaine's house or Evan's house or something. We'll be
Yeah, you're
partying.
at my house all the
It'll be
time,
1
Kyle.
a.m. and all of a sudden I get a phone call from Grothy and I go, "Sorry, I gotta leave."
You're still living with Wayne, right?
No, I live with Mike Crum in Anoka.
Oh,
now.
okay.
Is it
The
fun?
original drummer of Black Days.
Yeah.
And
fun?
Jamie Glover, I gotta give him props.
You were with Wayne before that.
I
though.
was for like 2.5 years. Yes,
When
I
did
was.
you
with,
move out?
I think I moved with Mike.
I almost
moved
lived
back
with
with
them, too.
Mike in February.
Oh, okay.
February 1st.
You got your own place?
Oh yeah, I've had my own place for a while.
Yeah, he gets to walk around naked,
That's awesome.
You have a house?
just swanging dick.
Oh.
I swing my dick pretty much everywhere I go.
How great is it to beat off when there's nobody around?
Well, my dog watches.
It's
so
kind of
weird.
better
That's
when
fine,
someone's
it's cool.
watching and you.
Dogs
know it.
watch when you have sex too. So
Alert for the people who like peanut butter with their dogs. Apparently, there's something in peanut butter now that dogs can't eat.
seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Like peanuts?
No, like it's not in you.
Oh.
It's not in you. It's
Oh.
it's like, oh, I should look it up. There is a fucking seriously. There was an alert I saw on Facebook, and I don't know if it was true or not, but it was.
Everything on Facebook
Spreading
is
some
true.
fucking fake
Everything
news,
in
bro.
Facebook is true. I get my news from Facebook. That's how I know so much.
You had it. You
That's
had it.
Close enough.
You had go back. Just go back.
Evan,
There
I'm
you
really
go.
glad that you're driving home.
I know how to
What's
do
that?
this. Xylitol.
I'm really glad you're driving home.
We're going to eat food with Brooke.
Oh,
yeah, we're going to-
hair raising
oh,
headline
I
that
should
peanut
text
butter
him.
can kill
But
your
I'm
dog.
still
is now
driving home,
viral
yeah.
on the internet
still
and social
driving.
media.
It's a
The
sugar-free.
good news
If you
Oh, xylitol.
is that regular peanut butter is safe to give your dog as a treat. The ingredient causing the problem is xylitol, a sugar substitute found in lower or sugar-free products.
so your statement wasn't totally true.
No, it wasn't.
No, it
it's
was
not
still
false.
relatively- You know what?
It's-
Okay, xylitol.
It's in the low
hold on,
sugar
hold on.
stuff.
Xylitol is
Read it.
Gives me diarrhea.
is another is an I think is
Is
the
that
chemical
why you have
found
diarrhea?
in.
I have diarrhea from Jack
You guys-
Daniels.
Do you guys know
Yeah,
what
the next
stevia
day.
is
Oh.
or stevia?
Stevia, yeah.
Black shit.
Xylitol, I
Oh,
feel like is related to it or is actually
It's not good for our
stevia.
health.
Really?
Yeah. Because okay, so if you go to Whole Foods or like Trader Joe's and you get their gum, the sugar ingredient in their gum at Trader Joe's / Whole Foods is xylitol, and they mention stevia on it. So I feel like xylitol
Like
is like a
Stevie?
part. Yes.
Yeah, so it's
Stevia?
basically it's like I take ranitidine for heartburn, but that's what they call. I mean, that's what Zantac is. The drug is actually called ranitidine.
Yeah.
Actually, Blaine turned me
but
on to.
It's called like Zantac, and then there's another brand too.
Blaine turned me on. I take a preemptive heartburn thing.
It's not cute.
Thanks to Blaine.
Pre-heartburn.
Can't remember omeprazole.
Xylitol will kill your dog.
omeprazole, and it's
Yep.
amazing. I haven't had heartburn in a year because I
Yeah,
take
but
one of
that's
these every day.
supposedly could give you stomach cancer, according to.
You know what? I'd rather live my life
Without
fun and then
heartburn?
die than live my life shitty and die.
What the fuck?
Look at the tongue.
There
I
should
mean-
be a wiener.
So is that what is that a retriever?
Yeah,
A
that's a golden.
golden retriever.
Yeah.
Look at its tongue just licking that peanut butter. It's
Such gorgeous. Those dogs are fucking brilliant. I love those
Sexy.
dogs.
Golden retrievers are like the perfect. The
Yeah, I
most
kinda wanna,
perfect
like- I kinda-
existence beings.
I wish
Yeah.
it was a GIF where first he kind of like taps him on the nose with the peanut butter, and then he goes down to the tongue, because that's how I would do
Are you
it.
saying you want
Down to
video
the
footage
tongue?
of this tongue?
Is tongue code word for wiener?
No, think about there is. Let's do. We'll do the Matrix line here. There is no spoon. Okay, just like pretend there's no spoon, and you can see the picture. The person taking the pictures.
Can you? How is your photo editing?
That is-
photo editing skills.
that is a long tongue. I'd say
You
it's
could
about
just
2
superimpose
inches.
a penis right here, and it would be fine.
I can do
That's
it.
what I'm getting at.
I'm
It's
pretty good
about
with
what? Is
Photoshop.
that about 6 inches?
No, I said 2.
2. Yeah, that's about right.
That's gonna be a movie. 6 inches.
I think my brother just sent me.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to
Kyle,
my brother.
let's
real
make
quick.
a little video short of us going to Subway and complaining about how
we need
these
to do. I don't think we can say the DC. I don't think we can say that word because
DC.
Damn it!
DQ.
I don't think we can say DC.
DQ.
I'm not following.
Anyways, Burke has this idea that he
I
keeps
just ruined
fucking
it.
lackadaisically not doing. That all of his friends are like, yeah, fucking do it. We'll help you.
Burke
And he's
has
like,
great ideas. He just never does any of them.
Yeah, and Burke has some of the most amazing ideas in the world. He also has zero effort and zero fucking proactive effort.
He's a dreamer.
Oh God, he's a dreamer like nobody.
So we got to start wrapping this up. So I want
Oh, yeah, we do. You have to go
Here's
to
the
work.
thing. I want you guys to kind of plug yourself and let us know what Eon's got going on
right.
coming up here.
Let's say it that way.
You got it.
Okay. Some people know, the people that are close to us. Blaine is out at the moment in Europe. Huh?
Blaine is on tour with
I said I'm
Gojira.
close to
Blaine?
you. Go on.
Oh yes, you are close to me.
Blaine is on
Blaine
tour
is
with
on
Gojira.
tour. Yeah, Blaine is on tour with Gojira doing light / guitar
Which,
tech
if you
and
haven't
stuff.
heard Gojira, check out Gojira.
Yeah,
Really
Gojira
fucking
is
awesome.
awesome. They're brutal. They're
Fucking
fucking
great.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's out busy doing that. Like we're super stoked for him. But me and Kyle in
In
the
Europe.
meantime, Yeah, in Europe. Yeah, right now he's in Ibiza, Spain.
Blaine is literally in Ibiza right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, in our
That'd be
our
great.
group text, I posted what's that Mike Posner song? I took a pill in Ibiza. I thought it was funny. It's not funny, but I think it's funny. Anyway,
comment.
so he's out there. Me and Kyle are like working on stuff. We have some barely. This weekend is our last weekend.
Having a
for
break is nice.
Selling some. We're selling some tanks.
Oh yeah, we forgot to even mention that. We have
I'm
tank
mentioning
tops
it
that
now.
are literally tonight at
They
midnight.
actually look like this.
Oh, you have the logo on the side
Yep.
too.
But there's the logo on the side. Yeah, I honestly think they're awesome.
This is the
I'm buying
last-
2.
I can't pull off a tank top.
Why not?
I will
just
get
can't.
you. I
It
will
doesn't
get
work.
you.
I
one.
might. I could get one. I should buy one.
I will get you one.
Anyway,
Just
you can buy them
Yeah.
on
today.
So our-
Eon.limitedrun.com.
Yeah, and if you go to
EAON.
if you go to our Facebook, we've got
There's a
like
link there,
30
too.
links on
Yep.
there. So yeah, this is our last weekend for that. We're on
I'll plug you guys
93X
in
tonight.
that deal.
We're on 93X
Loud
tonight.
and local. Loud
This
and
is-
local
it's our-
tonight.
Yeah, Benjamin Ray has us on us tonight.
Yep.
What
I'm
time does
assuming
that
they're-
show start?
I'm
Shout
assuming
out to Paul Doggendorf.
Yep.
He has
Yep.
been amazing for us.
He's dope.
Paul
is dope.
He gave our stuff
What
to
up, Paul?
93X. He's gotten us a bunch of other stuff. Like,
Yep.
I just want to say right now, I love Paul.
Yeah,
Paul's
he's
amazing.
great.
Awesome. Good job, Paul.
Any local bands that want to do
Go to the
something
next
and
level.
Go to the next level.
Yep.
Talk to anybody. Just
talk
hit
to
up
Paul.
Paul. Hit up us, and then we'll introduce you to Paul. Paul
Yep.
is amazing.
Yep.
Paul is someone you want to know.
So we have our tanks that are ending up done for sale this weekend, and then we're being debuted tonight, I believe. Is it 7?
Tonight at
7 p.m.
9.
9. Okay,
9
so
to
at
10,
9
I think.
o'clock. At 9 o'clock, we're gonna
Loud
be on
and local
93X.
is at 9 o'clock.
9 to
Okay.
10.
Yep. So we'll be on Loud and Local at
Which
9.
thank you to Ben. Thank you to Ben
Yep.
for putting us
Thank
on
you,
there.
Ben. So we'll be on at 9. I believe they're gonna play Fan the
I
Flame.
think they're gonna
Okay.
do that one, but I don't know.
should.
Other than that, once Blaine gets back, we're gonna be playing shows again. We have another 4 songs
We
that are kind of
might-
on the down low.
we
but
might do an acoustic show at the State Fair.
yes,
Really?
That is,
Which is a very-
not-
it's a
nothing
very-
is confirmed. It's just there's.
it's a
we-
very
cool.
unofficial.
Yes.
Come out and hang with us.
And it'd be
it's
free.
not a
It-
show.
yeah.
It's
It'd
come
be-
out and see us.
We might play 3 shows or 3 songs
Right.
on a stage somewhere.
It's
Come
that
out,
one with the
drink beer
crab
us.
cakes. La Cariba, right? Or something? I thought that's what it
You're
was.
thinking of the Tilt-A-Whirl bar.
No, it's the one that John plays at. The John.
Yeah, John Keat. Which
That's
heads up, John Keat. I love John Keat.
He's a dope dude. He's a lot of-
Hurricane Alice. Check out Hurricane Alice.
That's his cover band.
That's his band.
Oh, his
He has,
band.
he has a
okay.
couple other cover bands, but
Okay.
that's his band is Hurricane Alice.
Gotcha.
John Keat.
Well,
One of my
be playing
favorite
at State
people in the
Fair.
world.
Well, I mean, we'll make Facebook posts, but people can come
Yes.
hang with us at the State Fair. Honestly, if you don't enjoy the songs we play, you'll enjoy hanging with us. So
Yeah.
I mean that's
What we have today.
O-N.
EAON.
EAON. So
EAON.
besides
On
our
Facebook,
tanks being done
YouTube.
for sale on this weekend and us debuting 93X Loud and Local
Yep.
tonight,
That's awesome.
you know, we
First
playing
time.
the State Fair. Other than that, we'll be playing shows when Blaine gets back.
When does
Yeah.
Blaine get back?
August.
Mid-August.
Mid-August, yeah.
We don't
So it's
really
a
know
month
the
and a
date.
half, 2-month tour or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
God, that'd be
we
fun.
actually have enough tentative shows that like by the time Blaine gets back, we'll be confirmed for
We
like
have a show.
3 shows right away.
We have 2 confirmed shows that we can't talk about yet. One is
Yeah.
in early October. One is in early in December.
Tell us all the details of those.
The December one's going to be super fun. Actually, the December one might be the one that everybody wants to see happen.
Yeah.
Cool.
That might
That
be
we
fair.
can't confirm or can't deny. I can't talk about.
You can neither confirm.
Think
nor
about
deny.
all the local bands in the last 4 years that you would like to see together with Eon. The 2 other ones.
So none
So
of
here's a
them.
little
The
teaser.
one who has a problem right now and the one who hasn't been around for a while.
I know who you're talking about.
I do too, actually.
That's all I can say.
That's all I can say.
Yep.
Little
Gotcha.
teaser for the
At,
folks out there.
at Doghouse,
Kyle,
December 8th.
Those details made it more obvious than just saying the band names.
I didn't say anything. Right?
Yeah.
I can't get in trouble for that.
No,
So
you can't.
if you're watching the Flim Flam Flummery right now, you're on YouTube, so go ahead and look up
Emergent Cold Kingdom
ESPN.
Eon.
Go look up ESPN Fan the Flame.
ESPN
And
Fan the
it
Flame.
totally fucking works. ESPN Fan the Flame.
It's true.
Watch that video. They did a really good job. And the only part I played, that song is more complex than just the chorus. So you got to check
Yeah,
it out. It's pretty
true.
fucking
I
good.
love.
There's 3 really good,
Yeah.
distinct. It's good. So that's obviously the reason you guys have, put it out there so much.
A good single. It was a good.
It's a good single to start
Thank
things
you.
off with. So
Are we playing footsie, Lance?
I think
We
so.
have.
Are we wrapping this up right now?
I am wrapping it up right
Okay.
now, and
2 hours and 15
I love
minutes.
that.
It's a
Good.
good podcast.
We did it.
We'll be back again.
It
I'm
goes
mad
by
at
quick
Grothy
too. You're
because
like,
Grothy said he was coming and he didn't.
Tonight?
I feel bad that I didn't.
He said he was like gonna sit and watch.
I
us
know.
do the show.
I feel
But
bad. We were halfway here, and I was like, fuck,
Girthy came
I
to
was
the
like,
studio when we were recording the first 3 songs, and he left in like 2 minutes without saying anything. We're
Dude,
like, "Where the fuck did
we
Girthy
were-
go?"
we were halfway here, and I was like, fuck, I totally told Grothy I was going to text him.
Yeah,
And then I
he's
didn't.
okay. He's been with us on the interwebs. That
I wouldn't have.
We all hate.
It's way too dark over there. We wouldn't see him anyways.
Oh
oh
god.
boy,
It's just his teeth.
just his teeth in his eyes.
I love you,
is-
Mike. I love you,
okay.
Mike.
Okay,
We can't thank you enough. Again, you guys, we really appreciate it. We'll get you back on here.
appreciate.
I want you to come back again before another big show.
Yeah.
You guys do.
Yeah,
So,
right
like,
before show we can
then we can promote it that way. I'm trying to get Danny on next week before her last
That'd be
show.
great.
That'd be
So,
good.
That'd be great.
But yeah, like
Again, Black
we'll have
Days
you
Down
and Burke
coming
and
out
then-
soon.
Yeah.
Danny, think about it.
I will get you and Burke on, and then I'll have you two or whoever come back on before your next big show, and we'll do it that way.
Let's do an Evan and Blaine one.
And the Flummery will do a. We're doing Saturday next week or Sunday. Which one did we agree on?
We'll confirm them. I'll confirm that
Okay.
with you tomorrow.
All right, cool.
So
So I cleared it, so we're good.
okay.
All right, good.
I
All
love
right.
you all.
Again,
love you guys.
This is Kyle and Evan from Eaon, and check them out. They have a big single out now called "Fan the Flame," and listen to them tonight on 93X Loud and Local after 9 p.m. Thanks, guys.
Cool.
And
Bye, guys.
we out. All right, now we need a picture because I fucking forgot to do this the last show we did.
I think I had 2 others.
I had 4
2 or
beers
3.
and 3 shots of Jack.
Fucking